Hi guys,
Hello everyone,
I'm Mani,
I'm Skari.
and you're watching another 2000 point Warhammer 40k battle report by Glasshammer Gaming. Today we've got Skari from SkaredCast over from, it's a Canadian channel. And
It's a worldwide channel.
Worldwide channel, that's what we like to hear. And he plays exclusively Drukhari, right?
And Black Templars and Eldar and Sisters.
But he's mainly Drukhari.
Correct.
He is Archon Skari. That's what everyone likes to call him. If you haven't already, guys, please hit that subscribe button, notifications bell in the corner over there, so you know each time I release one of these videos. And if you like what we do here at Glasshammer Gaming, you'd like amazing discounts off our web store and more additional content, or if you just like to support what we do, head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. And also, go and check out Skari's page, SkaredCast. It's a YouTube channel and also Instagram?
Instagram, Twitter, Patreon.
Everything, and all the links
this.
will be in the description.
I do this for a living.
Who would have thought, guys? Who would have thought? Let's show you the list, guys. We are playing Drukhari against Genestealer Cult Twisted Helix that you guys voted for.
Welcome to the Drukhari Army. Decided to take 2,000 points, and I didn't want to play my WTC list because it's really dull and boring. So I decided to bring something that has a variety of Drukhari units, so you can all see the Coven, the Witch Cult, and the Cabal in unison. Now the list is built around 3 patrols, being that with the raiding special rule, basically, all the patrols cost me 0 command points, which allows me to do essentially 3 armies in one without having to spend a lot of CP. And what I did is instead I used all my CP to make my characters really killy and very useful for the rest of the game. So I start with 1 command point. So I usually like to start with 2, maybe 3 or 4, but not this time. Now the first detachment is Archon Skari's detachment. He's got a blast pistol and an agonizer. He has a large court of the Archon, so that's 4 Ur-Ghul, 4 Slith, and a Lamian for the leadership. A unit of 5 Cabalite Warriors with a blaster. And then in his detachment, you can take like the 2 units of 5 Incubi if you wish. Now I also have the 2 Raiders in his list because Cabal of the Black Heart, which is the Cabal I took, allows them to advance and charge on turn 1, and it also gives them the reroll to hit with their Dark Lance, which is really useful if I need some technical or tactical tools early in the game. It also means the Core of the Archon becomes very durable a lot faster than another court will do. I gave him the Ancient Evil Warlord trait with Tolerated Ambition and the Animus Vitae, which is essentially a grenade that makes the power from pain for the whole army go up for 1 turn, which will be really useful if I have to get stuck in early to make sure everybody's hitting in combat and doing the damage that I need them to do. Or if Mani gets too close early in the game, I could use it to threaten a turn 1 advance and charge with the entire force. The second detachment is a Prophets of the Flesh detachment. This is the fleshy bit of the whole army. I have a Master Homunculus who has nothing, because Drazar is in that detachment as well. And he's my Warlord, which does give me Hatred Eternal, reroll everything on him. However, it also means that I can't take any special relics. So I'm sad about that. However, I do have 10 Hemoxites, which are the upgraded racks, because it is a Master Homunculus with an Electrocorrosive Whip, 5 racks with a whip, and then a big block of 16 racks with a whip that I can sort of throw into the middle and force Mani to deal with in the game. Then I have 2 units of 5 Grotesques. They are by far all-stars in any Drukhari army. So if you haven't put any in there, consider them. I know folks sometimes don't like the Coven aesthetic, but believe me, they are awesome. And then to round it all off, 2 little Talos, single Talos, that are hard enough to be hard to kill and can kill just enough to be useful. Double Heat Lance, the Gauntlet for 3 damage in combat, and the little Ichor Injector, which will help do some mortal wounds. The last detachment is a Witch Cult of Strife detachment with a Succubus, who is upgraded to be a Master. She has the Triptych Whip and Precision Blows, which allows her to do mortals on the hit rolls, and she has the Combat Drug for +1 attack. 5 Witches in the detachment give me the troop choice to unlock it with +1 strength on them, and 6 Mandrakes in that detachment as well give me some good support for secondary holding. All in all, it's a combined arms force. It doesn't do anything too well, but it means it can offshoot any bad things that happen with some tactical flexibility, and that's the way that I like to play the game. Looking forward to it. It'll get a scrap, and I feel we're both going to kill a lot of our models.
So this is the army that you all voted for, guys. It is the Twisted Helix Genestealer Cult army. Now, it is 1 battalion because we like CPs. This army really, really likes CPs. You're going to see it in this game because it needs so many to function in the right way, especially being a pure combat army as well. Sometimes you need interrupts. So that's why it's a battalion. And I have 1 warlord trait and I have 1 relic, and that's it. I've spent no other relics or warlord traits on anything, but I have a few points upgrades. So in the HQ slots, we have a patriarch, and he has the bio-alchemist warlord trait, which is +1 damage. And then we also have a magus, and that is both of the HQs. Then we get, for each one in the HQ, we get a non-force org character as well that can be an elite. So I've got a biophagus, no upgrades again, and then a Kelemorph. Now he's got the worm tooth round relics and also the perfect ambush proficient planning. So the first time he comes down, he gets +1 to wound basically with his shots. And that's it for the characters. Then in the troop slots, we have 3 units of acolytes with 3 units of 10 acolytes with 4 drills in each and some flamers. Then we have 3 units of 5 acolytes, just basic plane to do rund basically. And one of those units has got the lying in wait proficient planning, so they can deep strike 3 inches away. Then in the elite slots, we've got 1 unit of 10 aberrants with a trap sprung, so they can charge 3d6 picking the 2 highest when they come in from reserve. Then we have 2 units of 8 pure strain Genestealers, and one's got they came from below, so they can move before the game, and the second one has got our time is nigh, so that they got +1 attack the first time they fight. And actually I do have a 3rd unit of 8 pure strain Genestealers, but they've got no upgrades on them. I didn't think there were any more that were worth it. And then I've got 2 units of 8 hybrid metamorphs with some flamers in them, just because they fight on death and they're a great tool to have. It's always cool to have some fight on death in a combat army because it works kind of like an interrupt as well. And then finally, we've got 3 units of 5 Atalan Jackals because they're really good at moving quickly, move blocking, stealing people's primaries, and also doing runs sometimes, unless they roll that 6.
Okay, so I've played Genestealer Cult quite a few times, being that Dustin, a member of Team Canada, didn't go to the WTC, but he plays Genestealer Cult all the time, and he's like an expert. So I'm looking to take things that I've learned from those matches and bring them into this game. One of the main things I'm going to do is looking at Mani's army. It's just a lot of infantry everywhere. I have to kill things to win points. I'm going to have to get in, get stuck in. So something like no prisoners rewards me from doing what I need to do in this mission, which is just clear his models off of the board. That's going to give me points. I'm hoping to get about 10 points on that because he has lots of units. They're not very survivable, but they will give me a lot of points. The second secondary is Take Them Alive. That's a Drukhari specific one. I really like it because it's like taking Assassinate, in which you can kill a character in close combat and get 3 points, but you get a point for killing every other unit you kill in close combat to a maximum of 5 per battle round. That means that in your opponent's turn, if he, Mani sends a unit in, I kill it in his turn, I get a point. If I send in and charge multiple units, I could get multiple points. It is a little hard to do, but I'm hoping that the squishiness of the Genestealer Cult units allows me to kill multiple units quickly to gain those points. And it also pairs well with no prisoners, because I have to kill them anyway. Now, the last secondary choice was Retrieve Nephilim Data. Why? Because I can't really take banners in this one. And Herd the Prey, sadly, is of bygone times, which means, I'm not going to get a lot of points if I take it. Retrieve Nephilim Data is at least an 8, because I just know how it works, and I might be able to get a 12 if I can clear enough of his units and then maybe squeak a unit in. I'm really hoping that my mandrakes do well in that regard. Other than that, let's take a look at the game.
Right guys, so secondaries wise in this game, I've taken Brood Swarm because it's just been massively improved from Nephilim, as you know from the other games I've played with the Genestealer Cult. Brood Swarm's like an auto take now. It's pretty much always 12 to 15 points and no one could really do anything about it really. And then the second one is Rund. When you've got units that come in 6 inches away and then one unit that can come in 3 inches away, that's pretty much always impossible to stop. I don't think there's been a game where I failed to get 12 in that. I mean, this could be the first one. So that's always pretty much an auto take. The first two are always auto take for Genestealer Cult. Now, the last one, normally you see me taking a psychic one, but this time I thought, actually, because Skari moves so quick, if I try to put my characters in the middle of the board, they're going to die, and they're going to die quickly, and my powers are also very important in this game. So I'm like, I could send a Magus out, get 3 points and die, then the Patriarch goes out and he'd get the next 4 points and die, so I'd only get 7. And I thought, well, if I'm going to get about 7 in that, why not take no prisoners instead? And if I do like 60 wounds over the course of 5 battle rounds, that'll also get me 7 points. So I'm taking no prisoners, aiming for 60, and any more would be a great bonus. Here we have it, guys. The board is set. We've both deployed here. Skari deployed a lot more tactically than me, to be fair.
You put blips down.
I put blips down. That is the story, as ever. So, obviously, you can see I've just put 4 blips there, 3 blips there, and I've gone, I can hide some units there, some units there. Maybe some of them was going to be a character. Oh, what will it be? Not very imaginative. And then I literally just put one's got a bikes in each gap. I put some bikes over there in case I need to go and run and, you know, try and pull Skari out to the flanks, because I don't think we can deal with it as a chunk. We're gonna have to split him up a little bit so we can kill like 5 racks or 5 incubi. But yeah, you can't deal with it in a block. So I've kind of like split up. One to go this way, one down the middle, and one to go that way, and that's it. I've kind of put them in places where if I go second, I can just tuck them in and hide a little bit because they've got the pre-game move. That's why they're not in blips, because of course they can deploy in blips, but if you deploy in a blip, you're not allowed to move before the game because you're in a blip. So yeah, that's it. That was the finesse of my deployment. A lot less to talk about this time than usual. But Skari, how have you deployed, bro? This looks
you're telling me,
quite good.
You're telling me by making you play Genestealer Cult, we've been able to quiet him down.
Quite, yeah, be able to shut me up a little bit. Well, see, that's what you'd think, but you're just looking at Skari and I'm still talking. You can never shut me up.
I'm in for a long game today, folks. So, because of the massive amounts of technical and tactical information that you have telegraphed my way with your blips, I've decided to essentially, this is a very mixed build. It has a little bit of everything, and it's one of my favorite ways to play the Drukhari, even though it's not necessarily the quote-unquote most competitive. It's a mix of the units I had brought over from Canada. But here, essentially, the aim is to put some sort of thing in the middle you have to deal with, and then very simply turn it into hammer and anvil. Yeah. And that's kind of in the way, you know, put like a big block of pushing grotesques out that way. So in a way, I'm essentially trying to control these 3 objectives moving into the main part of the game. If I can hold more points, even if I win by a couple of points in singles, it's still a win. Yes. So I'm not trying to like completely crush Mani because I want him to invite me back.
Yeah, don't break his spirit too much.
Yeah, no, but it's going to be fun because it's
He's
always
just going to slowly table me instead of one smack table me. So you'll be able to watch the pain for 5 turns.
Yeah, and the interesting thing to note is I've put 3 main units into sort of like a reserve position, which is my Court of the Archon, the Hemoxites, and my Mandrakes, instead of putting them up front. Mandrakes shoot and have a lot of attacks in combat. They're one of the best units against Genestealer Cults, so I do not want to throw them away. The Core of the Archon is also one of the best units into Genestealer Cult, so I don't want to commit them until I know that turn 2, turn 3, where Mani's kind of like concentrating his army. Yeah. And then the Hemoxites, I don't like committing them till turn 4 anyway, because then they become nigh impossible to kill with a 4-up invul and the 5-up feel no pain, and the ignore the first fail. They just become 10 really tanky like models to deal with. So this is like my late game, and I don't need them anywhere near Mani right now.
Yeah. Hemoxites are a pain. I've played Hemoxites like twice before, and one of the times was, remember the buggy list? Just the 18 orc buggies. I played against them with those, and I shot a scrapjet unit. The ones with like 66 strength 5 shots, right? And I killed 3 Hemoxites. with the whole squad. And I was like, what are these things? He was like, yeah, the first save, let's just ignore that one. Then I'll have 4 up invulnerables because it's turn 4. And I was like, what is going on with these? And then the 5 up Field of Pains. All it takes is a little spike here or there. And it's, like you say, it just skews the math.
Yep.
Skari was telling me at the start, he was like, the Moxides are great because they just skew the math. And they really do.
They do.
They really do.
Same as the court, with the feel no pain.
Yeah.
And, they can be committed more turn 3-ish because they're Black Heart. So they get the better invulnerable save on turn 3.
That's great.
And, they can advance and charge turn 1. So if Mani does get too aggressive in my face, they're a good counter charge unit on pretty much anywhere I need.
There's one thing I like about them. When you play against the combat army, they can counter charge from like the back of the board because they have a movement of 8 as well, and they advance and charge turn 1. You're like, oh, I've rolled a 4. I'm here. Yeah,
as
Black Heart. Yeah,
but you kind of want them. And then I always take a Lamian. Leadership 9 is very important. Yes. You don't want them running away.
I have forgotten my Lamian on many occasions, as you all know. We had one game where I think 2 models died in the court, and then I failed my morale, and 4 ran away? 4 ran away.
That's
and
why
I was
you
like,
take a Lamian, everyone. She's very, very important in that unit.
Right, so I think the main thing here is, what are we planning, Skari? Do you want to go first or do you want to go second? What would be the ideal for you?
I don't mind going first just to get some board positioning and get an early R&D, if that makes sense. However, I always prefer going second.
Yes, I would love to go second.
I love going second because means...
my primaries are going to be dropped this whole game. So it'd be nice to get like 8 at the end. If there's anything alive.
Yeah.
If there's anything left to get points with. Yeah, I'm going to have a unit left here. You're just going to see one character cowering in the corner to just go, I didn't get tabled.
4 points.
Right then, so that all-important role, bro. Let's. Would you like to do the honors? Would you like me to do the honors?
We have to do it at the same time. Come on. That's how it works. I took him to Tim Hortons today.
Yeah, he did. Tim Hortons. They do good coffee.
Well.
Yes. We're going second. Oh my god.
See, this bodes well. I'm rolling 6s.
just roll 6s, bro.
The butt dice begin. Turn 1. I did not want turn 1, but I'm going to take it anyway. There'll be lots of death and destruction to follow. The plan is simple. Move forward, get onto objectives, and force Mani to essentially commit to the table earlier than he would have expected. So you cannot, if you're going first, you can't really be shy. Right now I've got 1 model on 1 objective, a grotesque. I basically advanced most of my army. He then brought out his blips after his pre-game moves. I'm staging a turn 2 to kind of start doing some damage and putting pressure on Mani on turn 2. However, I can't overcommit. I have put a large unit of racks on the midboard with the toughness 5 and the transhuman from Prophets of the Flesh. That'll hopefully keep them alive, or force Mani to put some sort of objective secured on there to at least bring me down, if he wants to bring me down to a 4. Now, he could potentially let me get an 8, which isn't terrible. The bonus primary in this mission is really easy to get. Just hold an objective in no man's land. So you're going to basically get 2 points almost every single time and go from there. So the plan here is get into position, do some sporadic shooting. If I shoot a couple of bikes off, maybe with a Dark Lance, it means that, the retrieve Nephilim data will be a little harder for a unit of 4 bikes instead of 5 bikes. And there's a more likelihood that he will fail that.
That's when you roll a bang on 5. When you've killed 1 bike and then Correct. I go, oh, it's a 5.
Yeah, and so that's the plan. Now you do have your Genestealers in a counter charge position. Yes. Your pre-game move, Genestealer blip, which you decided not to pre-game move because I've got stuff that can shoot them and bring them down, and a fight last hybrid unit back there, or fight and death unit. So that's going to be more relevant next turn, I believe. I don't think, the worst thing you can do as Genestealer Cult is get too aggressive and lose too many resources early. So I don't think you'll get hyper-aggressive next turn, but I've never played Mani's Genestealer Cult. So I don't know as a player, so I'm not going to assume anything, if that makes sense. Other than that, that's it. We go into the shooting phase, I think, with that, and kind of just try and get
You're praying to the 4-armed Emperor. that only like one guy dies this turn. A slow death.
Yeah.
A slow death.
Slow and agonizing death that I can then no prisoners but take them alive.
Leave no prisoners, take them all alive. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Leave no prisoners, take them all alive. Take them with you.
See, that's the combination that we're looking for. I have moved these rack units that was in the radar just to get my retrieve Nephilim in that corner, get it out of the way, because it is going to be one of the most contested quarters of the match, and I just want to make sure I don't have to worry about that corner back there.
Yes.
Which will be really good. So with that, let's do some shooting. I have all of the shooting. You watch out, okay?
Do this.
Are you ready for this? This is fabulous, is what this is. A Dark Lance. Okay.
Nah, that biker's moving too quick, mate. He's moving too quick.
I don't know. I'm going to hit you on a 4, though.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
He's been clipped. He's been clipped.
Did I do... Are you talking this 4 on the bikes? Yeah.
Yes, but they're baby transhuman.
Ooh, so I need a 5 or a 6 is what you're saying.
Oh,
The 3.
Yeah,
that works, too.
Oh.
And no invul on that, eh?
Just like... He's got sniped off the bike as he's driving.
Excellent. And then I'm going to do the 4 little rifles that I can shoot into the... Hopefully knocking off another bike.
Don't do it.
You know, hitting on 4s, though. I am Black Heart, so I get to reroll 1 hit roll.
Yes. Miss it. Oh, no.
Needing 4s. 4s to wound.
Mate, hold on to your handlebars.
They held on to the
handlebars.
The poison did nothing. And then I'm going to be shooting that Dark Lance into that unit
Ding, ding.
of bikers back there. Excellent. So, 4s. Excellent.
Oh.
I'm okay with this.
Yes. Live, bike. Live.
At some point. Look at that. That's a very fun turn for me.
That's
I killed
one too many models we've lost.
I've
one
got
too many models.
2 wounds for my no prisoner count. The tally begins. And if you excuse me, I will get a bonus point.
2 bonus points. 2 bonus points.
2! I have to press it twice.
Oh my god.
Are you expecting so much from the scoring sheet that it would know you scored 2?
Yeah, it should know everything. Dan, you're terrible at programming.
The score sheet is taking some abuse here for no reason.
And
I designed this perfectly. My score sheet, I made this. It's VBA on Excel. I know what I'm talking about. Now, guys, I only just learned like Control V is paste. Yeah.
He has a witness, and I'll sign a notarized note that will say
I made the VBA. Yeah, it's mine. Right. So
well, that's it. So
my aim is to try and get more than 2 points.
There you
If
go.
I'm in at the end of battle round 1, I might just accidentally fall through the table and we won't get tabled.
Yeah. Judge.
We're on the bounce back. After he killed one model, we're going to go get revenge. Want some revenge? So I've lined up to shoot and try and kill 2 racks. Just so we're doing better. It's that petty, guys. That's how we're going to win this game.
Hey.
It's the small victories.
Hey.
I might win the battle.
What happened to being a good host?
Screw that, man. We're in England now. We're in the Midlands, mate. This is Birmingham. No, I've gone to try and kill the racks in the middle because what I've done here is because Skari only put the 1 grotesque on the objective. I think it was bait, but I've taken it and gone for it. So I've put 2 bikes on the objective because they advanced 20. So I've just stolen that one for the primaries. And I could get the bonus by going for that one over there, but I thought this way, at least it stops Skari getting 12. Even if the thing in the middle fails, then I'll only give 8, which I think is, I need to do that at some point, because mine are going to be very low, because these bikes aren't going to survive in Skari's turn. So I know I won't be getting very many primaries, so I'm going to try and cut Skari's. I'm trying to give him 4 for a turn, but it might go a little bit sideways. So this one stops the 12, so that's okay. But the middle is where I'm going to try and stop the 8. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we've got to give it a go. So my Genestealers have gone forward. I'm going to try to cast the +1 attack on them, so they have 40 attacks. and I'm going to try and cast a 6th hit auto wound in combat. And then the metamorphs have gone in with them. So I'm going to try to cast Advance and Charge on them. If it fails, I'll have to use the CP in the charge phase for Advance and Charge. But it might save me a CP if I can cast it. And I don't have any psychic actions to do for once. So that's a good thing. And then that's it. I just need to try and do those 2 powers, send those in there, send them in there. And then the Genestealers will attack first. And the maths is very off, but I think like 6 or 7 should live. I don't think I should get anywhere near killing Skari's unit here. But that's why I'm setting the Metamorphs in. Because even if Skari interrupts, which he can, he'll kill the Metamorphs, but they fight in death. So they'll still get to fight. And I think maybe then I could possibly kill the unit. Now, I'm strength
Math,
6.
everyone. This is math.
So I'm like strength 6, but it doesn't matter. Because Skari's prophets, so they're all transhuman.
Oh.
So
How does it feel? Mine's better than yours.
yours is tougher than mine. Yeah, and that's it. So that's what I'm going to try and do over there. And over there, my bike's in here just moved 15 inches out there because I'm Twisted Helix, and they're runding. I did debate runding back here and pulling those back so they couldn't get charged out of there. But this way, if Skari doesn't come and put things on that objective, I'll get 8 primary, which I don't really think Skari wants me to have, considering I'm going second. But I want Skari to come close to me anyway. That's why the Genestealers in here just went 15 back here. The ones in here just went into there. They're 1 inch away from the walls, not 2 inches. So I can get charged, but they're a little bit more hidden from angles from shooting and stuff. So that's why I chose to just be 1 inch away. Yeah, and so I've got some counter punches lined up as well. So I'm hoping that those bikes are bait enough to pull some combat units out of the radar. That's what I'm hoping for.
Bait.
That's what I'm hoping for.
And of course, you've got your secondary Genestealer unit. Or
Exactly.
tertiary
Stealer unit. Yeah, and then my characters just moved back so they don't like get killed next turn. A lot of this is going to die in Skari's next turn, but that's why we have 1,000 points in reserve. To come in next turn, the next wave. Send in the next wave. And that's it, really. So let's hit some psychic powers. So first of all, I'm going to try to cast the +1 attack power. That does go off.
Nice.
Then we are going to try and cast the...
That's on the Genestealers,
on the
for anybody who
Genestealers.
wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
Yep.
And then the 6th hit auto wound, also on the Genestealers. That is a 6. That goes off. That is my cult-specific power. And then the only other one is Advance and Charge. I believe this might be a 7 to cast.
Could be fancy.
It's not a 5. I know that much. But it's okay because it would cost me a CP to try and re-roll it that I could fail. But it's a CP to automatically do it in the charge phase. And the Genestealers can already Advance and Charge. So I only need to do it on 1. So that's okay. I'll rather... That was just on the off chance that I got it off. And I did check Psionic Blast as my 4th power, guys. But I have to be able to see the unit that I'm doing the more wounds to, which I can't obviously see.
Cool.
So
And
that
Smite
is that.
as well.
Yes, exactly. It's Smite. Then we go to the shooting, but these guys, Atlan small arms are pistols, I believe. I don't think you can advance and shoot pistols. So they're good. And then those guys are just running over there. So we come to that charger. I like to try and waffle so that we don't have to go to the charge phase and watch me fail loads of charges inevitably. But it's not that turn yet where we're coming in from reserve, so we're okay. Mate, you should see. Me playing the Genestealer Cult on charges is so iffy and skewed.
So,
we played games.
in the chat or in the comments, okay, if he fails any charges, let him know. If he doesn't, just tell him he's wrong.
That's it. That's it.
wrong.
No,
He had a game
I am
where he
completely
failed one
right.
charge
Yeah,
he shouldn't
but that's
have
it. That's what I'm
failed.
saying. It's so skewed when I play this army. We've had a game where I've made one charge that was totally irrelevant and all the important ones failed. Then we've had another game where I failed one charge, which was like a 3-inch charge that meant nothing, and all the 9-inch, 8-inch charges from reserve went off, like all 8 of them. So it's just like, it's one way or the other. There's no balance to their charges.
No balance.
No balance. No
whatsoever.
balance. But here we go. The Genestealers over here are going to go for a mean, nasty, gribbly charge.
So another thing you want to note is I did make sure all of my racks were further than 2 inches from this wall
Yeah,
to make sure he has to get in within 1 inch of me. I didn't want to give him an extra inch of movement and able to do shenanigans.
Yes.
I don't like shenanigans.
Knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. They just hate an opponent that knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or you can just hate me,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's Pretty easy to do as well. Right, here we go. But damn you. Whee! And then they'll just go... They're on the bottom floor in here, guys. Just so we can see them a bit easier. They're in a second rank just behind this one's. Whee!
That's Yellow Squad.
Yellow Squad.
You know why they're yellow?
That was the
They're
pre-game
terrified of me.
And then this squad is going to try... They need like a 4 or something. 10! Definitely a 10.
Do you want to, pile into my grotesques?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm good, thanks.
Is that your final answer?
Whew.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, yes. Yes, definitely.
So he'll just heroically intervene instead.
You didn't ask, bro! You didn't ask!
You didn't ask me?
Don't do that, folks. That's bad form. That's bad form.
They'd love it. I reckon if I gutted someone, they'd hate it. But if you gutted me, they'd love it. They'd be like, yeah, screw Manny!
They'd put a super chat down just to make that happen.
The fans, they love
right.
me because they love to hate me. No, I love you fans. You guys are great.
So it's 8 and 8, right?
Yes, 8 and 8, bro. 8
I like
and
it.
8.
I like it.
Right.
Yep.
Can we do this? The
Sounds
math
like a good
says
plan.
maybe. I say definitely not. I have a feeling in
I'm
my gut
curious.
that this isn't going to work. And when you get that feeling, it normally means this isn't going to work.
Especially after you've been playing for so long.
5, 10, 15.
What's funny is
16.
I'm okay with losing this big unit of racks.
I'm going to have to steal some dice off
Because-
you, Skari.
Oh, out of the butt pocket.
Out of the
How
butt
many
pocket.
do you need?
4, please.
Nice warm dice.
Oh. 4 6s coming up.
There you go. Auto wounding.
Watch. Oh, they all hit. That's a good
Well, they
start.
have twos though.
Yes, regular
not
Steelers
bad,
on
not bad.
2s. Pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing half the squad
No,
twice,
no
guys.
rerolls though, right?
Oh my god, that power paid off. We got an auto wound. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, no rerolls. All the ones miss.
Cool.
Right. So, how well can we roll for the first half?
So
These are
you
4s to
strength,
win.
yeah, 5.
Strength 5,
right?
yeah, for Twisted Helix. Not very good is the answer. So we've done 3 and an
3.
auto wound, so we've only done 4 off the first half.
Okay. Plan.
It's okay.
Follow
It's
my
okay.
gut.
It's okay. It's coming.
That's the right, way to look at it, I will say. That is
There we
the
go.
right way. 4
Got
more.
4
Look
auto
at that.
wounds.
You did the entirety of the last
We did the
roll
entirety of the last roll on
in
the
the
hero.
hit. Excellent. That is fantastic. Decent roll on
The other way around. There we
Not
go.
bad.
It's the other way around. Last time it was 3 success. This time it's 3 fails. So 4, 8, 10, 14 on the second bit. So 14 and 4 is 18.
Which is
and the
two-
math said
2 under what you
20 then.
thought.
There you go.
There you
See,
go.
always look on the bright side, guys. If the first roll goes bad, believe even more.
If at first you don't succeed, try again, is what they say. Right? Needing 6s?
Oh, these are the butt dice.
They are the butt dice.
These are the butt dice.
Okay, a couple of saves there. Not
Oh, God.
bad, not
5's
bad.
coming up, guys. 5's coming up.
Okie dokie.
Just
Not
add
as
heat.
many
That
as
looks
I
like
would
the
have hoped.
secret. Just add heat.
That's 3, 6, 9, 12.
Ooh.
So there's 4 remaining.
Slightly better than we thought.
Okay,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Actually, slightly better than we
1,
thought.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I've pulled them as far away as possible
Reduce
to
attacks.
make sure that some of the back might not be able to hit because they have
Yes.
to pile into that grotesque.
Yes.
So just trying to keep them alive as much as possible. Oh, there's 12, and I think I pulled 13. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, so 12. One more in there.
Perfect.
There you are. There you go.
Right. And then these Steelers.
Ah,
Right.
rack down, rack down.
Right. Now, I did have a plan for if they did get very lucky and nuke them.
And then go back
but
into reserve, of
Obviously, we
course.
haven't nuked
Yep.
them. Yeah, it's normally going to reserve. And didn't knock the CP off for advancing and charging. We did
Out
knock
of
it
phase,
off.
out of phase.
Sorry, mate, you didn't declare. You didn't ask that. These guys are just going to swing around a little bit.
So Genestealer's on.
Just so that
A
guy
Genestealer's on.
can go in there.
We have to get closer. Come on, get closer.
Yes.
Can't
Yes,
move
yes,
away
yes.
from me.
This guy.
There you go. Yeah. You have to block yourself
Go within
off there,
half an inch.
mate.
There we go. Right, so I don't think we're going to get very many here. But maybe like 3 or 4 can do it. we believe in them. So
Yep.
1, 2,
3. Is
I
he?
think that
yeah.
might just be it.
That nice grotesque is pinning this whole
Yes.
back of the
So
unit there,
we'll
which
just
is
go to
awesome.
there. Stay outside of an inch of this grotesque. I don't think we fancy getting slapped by them.
They're 1 damage, aren't they?
Yes, they are 1 damage.
Yeah.
They are 1 damage. So this is going to be very dicey now.
And if they kill the Racks, right?
Yeah.
They could go into reserve, correct?
No.
So just Steelers.
No, anybody can, but I believe I have to be more than 3
Is
or
it 3?
6 away from enemy units.
Okay, it's not an inch. It's
No, it's not an inch.
It's not out overrun.
It's not out of engagement. Yeah, it's not as good as the
It's
NID
not
one,
overrun,
as we,
is it?
you know, as it shouldn't be.
Wait, so you're telling me you don't have as good rules as Tyranids?
Yeah.
Outrageous.
How strange is that, right? How
The
strange
book
is
came out a
that?
couple of months later, it would have been.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah. So
Okay.
we've only got 3 of them in there then. So that's
Yep.
only 9 attacks with the Sarge 10. Oh, let's do this. Right. So
Who is this?
this transhuman thing, the guy with the long robe. Go to the front.
Oh,
the long
cool.
robe.
He's actually
The
different.
skirt. He has the skirt.
Skirt makes you powerful.
It's the kilt. He's the Scottish hybrids. Right, so we've got 10 attacks.
Do they
We
hit
are-
on 2s?
No, they only hit on 3s. Only hit on 3s. Normally they'd be wounding on 3s. If someone wasn't transhuman.
My tougher is better than your tougher. Decent hit
Decent.
roll.
Good.
Decent
Take that one.
hit
I'll take that
roll.
one. Right, there are 4 of them, aren't they?
There are 4 remaining.
We might actually need to re-roll a wound roll somewhere. There's 3.
Okay.
It's 4. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh,
So that's 4.
there's only 4. Now, I'm unlikely to kill them anyway. So this might be a big wasted CP if I spend this. But
50 chance to get it.
it
and
could
then it's
actually,
unlikely.
but it could do it. And I don't think I need that many CPs. So I will try to
Okay.
re-roll the last one.
I like it.
Yes.
5.
So it is 5. But we
Okay.
spent a CP.
Okay, the odds have slightly improved in your favor.
Come on, come on.
I just need to make 2 of these 6s.
Tell them all, Skari. Come on.
6s. Oh.
Oh, oh.
So
I need to make
1-5-0.
Come on, 4-armed Emperor. Come on, come on.
Far power from pain. Yes.
Yeah, two survive. And the plan
Excellent.
unravels.
Excellent.
Look at them, obsec dudes on the objective. Oh.
That was
Oh.
actually
Oh, no.
very good for me.
Was
Good.
it? Was it really?
Yeah, that was good for me. Yeah. I get to fight you back now.
Yeah.
I will
you do.
have my 4 attacks attacking
comes
your gene stealers.
the
Thank
spice.
you very much.
The spice.
Hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. Just 1.
Oh my god.
If I kill 1 gene stealer, that's worth it. Ha! The tally grows
Goes down.
ever so slightly.
But it's okay because we've lost 2 models now and we've killed more. Even though we failed everything we wanted to do, this is a victory because it's just about killing more models.
That's right. And at this moment in time, are you done your assault phase?
Yes, I am.
I guess. Does that happen before or after the morale
Don't do
phase?
this. Don't do
Does
this.
this happen before or after the morale phase?
I think.
Because
I
I'm
think
just
it's
going
after
to do
the
this.
morale phase. It's at the end of the turn.
My 2 racks will stay right where they are. I'm
Who
not
saw
even
that
going to
coming,
roll
right?
it.
Who saw that coming? You coward. You coward. You should have rolled it, mate.
No.
Right. Let's not roll a 6, guys, yeah?
Come on. Roll a 6 for me, baby.
Woo!
Ah,
we
you
managed
did
to
it.
get our first rund over there.
Ah,
So we've got 1
boo.
rund. That's always the risky rund of the game for my cult, the first one.
Yep.
Right, we didn't quite manage to make Skari get 4 on the primary.
Yep.
It's going to be an 8 because that's why I sent these out, because if I failed there, then Skari would have got 12. So I have to do this to at least make it a guaranteed 8. That would have been nice, but it's still good to have knocked the racks down to 2.
Yeah.
Because if I hadn't have gone for them, it's turn 2. And Drukhari can advance and charge. So all Skari would have done is advance through here,
Yep.
charged my only obsec unit, and taken my home objective as well. And then I would have got 0 primary. So at least...
You needed, it was, but
Yeah.
when you go first, and you don't want to go first, you have to sort of set the pace of the game.
Yes.
If you don't, the person going second has a very high advantage in late game. So you need to I need to force you to play the game I need to play early to stop you from having control over the game.
Exactly. So I saw this, I was like, oh my god, we're about to lose our only objective. Let's do something about it. So we've put a speed bump in the way. He's still going to get to us, hopefully a little bit slowly. So that's it. That's all my morales and everything.
I'm not going to lie. The biggest thing I'm hoping for right now is for this unit of grotesques to roll stupidly high on their run roll to kill your warlord. And I think that would be really fun.
Yeah, because I wouldn't gain any CPs for the rest of the game.
Correct.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, because if you lose your warlord in this mission, you don't get any more CPs for the game.
So I'm hoping
that would be very
he's in the danger zone and it's a big open area, and that would be really fun.
We should roll that run roll before you go to the next turn.
Yes, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do that. Right, so this is the fun part. Because I did actually kill a lot of racks, we need to count how many models both of us have in No Man's Land, because I might have got a 3rd point for Brood Swarm.
Very cool.
In No Man's Land, Skari has got 10 grotesques and 5 racks.
I don't know if they're past the line there. No, he's not, and the homunculus is not.
Ah, okay.
So
it's 4
Yeah.
and 5. So 9, 10 with this thing?
11,
He probably
12.
is past the line. Yes, he is. Very nice.
So that's 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18 models.
Yes.
So we have
16.
1 died, so 15.
Yep.
And some bikes is 20. And those bikes. Yeah, we've got Brood Swarm. So we've got more models in my deployment zone, more models on the board, and more models in No Man's Land. So we've got
more models on
points.
the board. How many models do you have on the board?
Oh, yes. So we have 10, 18, 26.
Not that you're not going to max this out. I'm just curious.
32, 42, and the 15.
Yep.
So
more than
50,
me.
57.
I like it.
Yes.
I have 10, 20, 30, about 40. Nothing.
Yeah. The thing that really helps with Brood Swarm is if your opponent does have some transports, because I think Skari actually does have more models on the actual table than I do, because half my army's in reserve, but there's 20 models in transports. So that's where I have to try and get my points early on with the stuff on the board, because when the stuff comes in from reserve, it's no problem then, because then you start getting more in your opponent's deployment zone sometimes and things like that. So Brood Swarm is a great secondary. Great.
Especially against knights and things and elite armies like
definitely.
Custodes and...
We've done Rund, and... boop! We got enough prisoners!
Hey, that was my secondary.
Yeah. And we also got 2 bonus points.
Yep.
For holding that one over there.
Yep.
And that is it. Skari will get 8 on the primary, which is great, but everyone wants to see this one advance before we go to Skari's movement phase, don't
you
they?
want me to roll it
Oh,
now?
let's see what it is. Don't do it, Skari, please. Leave him alone.
3.
It's not bad, actually. That's not bad. That is...
a 10 is
not too bad.
here.
Oh, God. That's going to be like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, I think it's a 9, or very close to a 9. It's a 10.
Ooh,
Maybe
yes.
maybe an 8. I'll have to check, but
Okay.
Oh, it's looking close.
I might. Will I re-roll it? I don't know.
Oh.
Ready to go. Let's do this. Turn 2. I was lucky to get 8 points, which I'm very happy about. So now it's about trying to take some of the teeth out of your list. The thing about Genestealer Cults is all of your army has little teeth everywhere. So especially against Dark Eldar, because you can kill me as much as I can kill you.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
I just have the edge on a bit of survivability.
Yes,
Right?
definitely.
So I need to leverage that and try and kind of bully your units into having to deal with my more
Having to fight with
survivable units to then hopefully flip the trade war, because you will out-trade me because you're a Genestealer Cult. So essentially, this is going to be a 9-inch charge if I want to make the crazy charge into the Warlord. However, I saw that it wasn't too far to the +1 attack Genestealers from my Succubus, and she has the potential to wipe the whole squad very quickly.
She does.
With the triptych whip and precision blows.
Just roll 6s, bro.
That's right.
Just takes a couple of 6s and they're all just...
Plan roll 6s. So she got a decent charge. You know, you're within 2 inches of the wall, which makes my charge even easier there. So I'm thinking, okay, if I can at least take the wind out of their sails, because you have like 1, 2, 3. If not, you'll just shoot little units at me. One turn, another turn, another turn, and I need to like kill a unit ahead of time.
Yes.
To make
you need
sure...
to limit the amount of units I can just chuck out there willy-nilly one at a time.
You just throw them at me. So I need to... That's more like I have to go out of my way to make that happen. However, if I'm doing that, my succubus is very exposed, which means that's what this raider comes into play for. I've got 5 incubi back here behind this wall. And I put my unit of Cabalite warriors taking this objective. They are OBSEC. They're going to do my retrieve Nephilim in this corner. So get that out of the way because they're 5 strong OBSEC. And I've zoned out my whole backfield 8 inches in a little zigzag zipper line to make sure that Mani can't come in anywhere here and charge me. He can come in within 6 and put units wherever he wants, and that's fine. I just don't want him to be able to charge me when he comes in. So I can control that. He can go on this side and charge. He can go potentially around here and charge, or he can go on this side and charge. And that's fine.
But there are still 5 incubi in there, aren't there?
Correct.
So if I come on this side, there's some threats over here, man.
There are little threats everywhere with my list as well. Now, the 2 racks that bravely survived that combat decided to disengage from combat and run into the raider. So they've embarked in the raider. Yes. It just gives me another OBSEC unit that now you have to crack the transport to get. So they're layered and protected, and it'll help me go and steal an objective mid to late game, or do a retrieve Nephilim data in your corner and have to roll a 3 in like.
But it could happen. It could happen.
So yeah, it could happen. And that's kind of it. So that's the plan. I might not go for the Warlord charge because it is a 9. So I'm more than likely...
There are reserve things to charge into, isn't there?
Correct.
So
I have to try and deal with this. Deal with this, put myself in a position to force you to come at me like you did again, and just continue to throw resources into the meat grinder. And that's the plan. This raider here, once it charges, the plan here is to kill this unit with incubi, and then have the raider essentially pile in and consolidate this way or this way to give the succubus, who's a show stealer, who's going to bounce and then go 6 inches after fighting away to make sure that then I can create like a blocking zone for her not to get murdered next turn. So then I can use her again and I can use her again, which will be really useful. That's the plan.
That's where the power in Drukhari characters come. If you can hit and bounce back with things like that and then surround them so you can use them for multiple turns, not just the one. It's good. Really good.
Yep, Drazar's hiding. Hemoxites are hiding. Mandrakes are in a position. Yeah, I think I've got some shooting really good to me. We're going to start off with the grenade. Now, it's not the best target because you do have a -1 to hit.
Yes.
So the Animus Vitae is going to try and give my whole army +1 to hit, which will help out. I normally don't take this relic, but I like it on Black Heart because you can't use a command point reroll on a unit inside of a transport, but you can use your built-in reroll.
Built-in reroll.
So you can use the reroll on the Animus. Now, I do need a 3 to hit you with the Animus Vitae. Ooh.
It
does D3 mortal wounds. Does 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, no.
And will kill a bite. Blap. That's right. And do a wound. Haha, the tally goes up.
The tally. It's all just about the tally. That's all we care about in this game is the tally.
Well, that's good. That actually helps me quite a bit. It gives them a better invulnerable save because they're Blackheart. Gives them a better for this turn, whatever.
Yeah.
Or for till the end of my turn. I don't think it's Aberrant, it's just turn, but still. Okay, let's do some other shooting. We're going to go ahead and shoot things that are very, very close to not having a choice. I'm doing my Nephilim there. All 6 of these mandrakes are firing into this unit of Genestealers.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. So 2 shots each. Now I love mandrakes because they're strength 4. They do mortals on 6s to wound. One of my favorite units. So hitting on 3s. Decent. And then your toughness 4.
Yes.
So needing 4s to wound, but 6s will do mortal in addition. And they're RIP 1. So it'll force you to take your imballs. So 3. And a mortal.
So 1 is just dead.
Very nice.
And then we have 4 invulnerables. 3 are dead.
Good job, mandrakes.
3 down there.
Excellent. Well done, well done. we're going to go ahead and shoot the entire unit of Slith is going to shoot you as well.
Yes.
And that is 4 shard carbines. Because apparently snakes have arms and can wield weapons. So hitting
They have enough arms for guns and combat weapons.
They did advance, so they aren't -1, so we'll be hitting all 4s.
Ooh.
And they do have poison 4+. So
Yes.
4s. 3 more. Just
Ooh.
no AP on these.
4 up invulnerable still. 2
2
die.
more go down.
We'll take 2 on
There are 2 remaining, it would
2
seem.
remaining.
Excellent.
Just
So
2.
I will do the homunculus. We'll fire his little stinger pistol
Yep.
at you as well on 2s. And on 3s, though, because you
Ooh.
are mini transhuman. Is that correct?
Yes.
That will be 1 save with no AP on
There's
that.
1 there. There's 1 left.
Excellent.
A singular stealer, baby.
Singular Genestealer. The Dark Lance from that raider will
No,
fire at that
you leave him
singular
alone.
Genestealer.
Leave him alone.
Vaporising.
Focus your fire, folks. Does it hit? It does. Does it wound?
Every
Mwahaha!
time.
Usually, it's the best
Too
weapon.
tough, mate. You can only get him with poison.
Well, I'll try. Okay, other than that, there's just the 1 shooting. So we are going to go from here, and I will fire into
Same, the bike, the
the
weakened
little
bikes.
unit of bikes. Ah, yeah, because I can't see him because he's on the ground floor.
Yes.
Oh, no, I can see him with this guy because he's
No!
there. So I'm going to shoot him first.
No!
The Talos. That's why I put him there. Ooh, he hit 1 time.
It's got to hit. It's got to hit.
Ooh, he wounded.
Damn it. Come on!
Get him. No, don't you
Go,
jump
buddy.
out of the way.
Anti-tank weapons are not powerful enough to kill the Steelers.
They see it coming from a mile away. Okay. So then we're going to go and do, into the 4 strong unit. 4s. And not a 1. Okay.
3 wants to wound out of his 4 lance
Your
shots
lances
so
are like
far.
mine, but in reverse. Mine never hit. And his never wound.
I'm not fussed about it. It's all fine. Okay. So with that, he did move, but he can't shoot anything because that's an 18-inch bubble of death.
Might get a bike, no?
And then he shot. They're doing an action. I wish I had a strat to do an action and shoot. That would be nice. Okay. Actually, that gives me a little bit of a plan there, which is nice. Good. Okay. So let's go into charges, I think. Do you have any flamers here?
Yes, there are 4 flamers there.
Excellent. Well, I will begin with the homunculus charging into that unit.
Yeah, I think I'll leave that. 'Cause
Yeah?
I don't
Are
think
you
I'm
sure?
gonna kill it. Yeah, no.
11. Very nice. So he will go down this way.
Because they are just strength 3 flamers, guys. You know, like the only reason they're in the list is for the crossfire markers. Because I can come in if I roll 5 on my 3 or 4 d6. If I roll 5, then it's 5 hits, and then I can make things fight last and stuff for command points. So that's the only reason they're in the list, the flamers.
So I use the movement to get all the way around to this side. Once again, what I'm trying to do is pin this unit for pylons and consolidates towards models going towards the nearest thing. The biggest thing I'm worried about is my OBSEC troop unit. So if they come in, I can put them in an area here where I want to try and limit the amount of models that can fight.
That can hit them, yeah.
So that's why my homunculus is taking advantage of that and just going around, potentially just going to base these 2 and force them and potentially these 2 to have to fight and go that way, which just makes them, that unit, like less effective, so they can't concentrate all their attacks into the unit, basically. I'm going to go ahead and charge with this unit of incubi into these bikes.
Yep.
Of course, as you can very well tell, I put them out of line of sight. Make sure that there is no shenanigan pistol stuff happening there. Okay, and they're just going to boop, 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 pile in and go. They have a decent amount of attacks, though, don't they? Bikes?
Bikes. I think it's 2. It might be 3.
Yeah, I do know that they tend to
They can
have
hurt
a
some
decent
incubi.
amount of shots, which is one of the important reasons why I've got my grizzly trophy here. I just need to make sure.
Yes.
So 2 inches back here. How long is this? So that's 7.
They are 2 attacks each.
So it's
and
a
the
little
leader
over
is
7
3.
inches. So if I go there, a little over 7 is here. Within 3 inches is fine. So this raider is going to charge this.
Singular stealer.
Correct. Going to try and punch it. But what that allows me to do with the 2-inch super wall is get within 2 inches of him to fight him, and then keep within 3 inches of the bikes for the grizzly trophies.
Very nice.
And it also works better for my pylons and consolidates for her. Well, let's, talking of her, let's see if she can get into some of these Archon Stelers.
Yes.
That'd be 4. So I need to get within
2, so
within
it's pretty
2.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So 4, that would go basically right here.
Easy move, easy.
Bloop. Oh, this is, I don't, let's put this for the record. I don't like that rule. I think
the 2 inch
like,
rule is weird.
if you just want, you should just use the WTC rule. Or they would, you know what an elegant solution would have been? Count obscuring walls as an obstacle. An obstacle has the defensible trait or line obstacle, where you can, if you're within an inch, engagement range is 2 inches, and that's it.
Okay, yes.
That's
But
it.
this, the
rules
jank
are
that you
already
get
written
in
in the
there.
rule book,
the
yeah.
Yeah,
jank
they
on
could have
that for this is
literally
crazy.
just
They could've
added that in,
He hopped onto that.
and it would have made, because then you'd have to get within an inch of the wall,
Yeah.
but then you can't like get out and like do the weird stuff.
Because now you can
and
do weird
whatever.
stuff, like you
Yeah.
can go within 2, fight through the wall, and then consolidate closer, but go like 1.5 away instead of 2. But now
Yeah.
there's no wall in between
Exactly,
you, so they
yeah.
can't hit you back. There's too much jank involved. They should have just used the WTC rule. I think they just didn't want to follow the WTC. That's all it was.
Well, hopefully you learned something, Games Workshop. Okay, let's try and get these racks into this combat over
There we
here.
go.
We're gonna try jump in. This is, I feel like I'm attacking you everywhere.
I think you are.
This is great.
I feel like I'm being attacked everywhere.
So I'm gonna go make sure I have a unit on that objective there. Now it is a little bit annoying. Actually, no, I rolled an 8, so let's go this way actually. Ah, no, that defeats the purpose of me not getting attacked by you. I just need one objective secured model on that objective.
Yes.
So we'll just make sure I have one, and everybody else can just fight, at least to steal it from you. And then the grotesques will jump in as well. Okay, they go 8, 2. And here I get to be a little bit more creative.
Oh, you would have failed your 9-inch charge on the Warlord.
Yeah.
He lives for a turn. He lives for a turn.
I needed the CB. Okay, so they're going to go there. Just make sure I'm forcing you to pile in towards them as much as possible. Then the other grotesques will go into the other unit of bikes. Now, you don't have any sort of fight and then run away stratagems, do you?
No.
Silly Raven Wing. Okay. Well, I have to ask. You know?
Yes.
Like, if you don't ask,
You don't get?
your opponent, you never know. It's good to ask questions. Biggest thing here is 5 inches is here. So I'm going to essentially get within 1/2 inch and then go 1/2 inch there, 1/2 inch, and then go 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch there, like that.
Very nice.
Something along those lines, just so everybody can fight.
That makes sense.
Okay. Now, I kind of want you to interrupt because if you interrupt with them, then they don't get to fight in death, which is fine.
Yes.
And it also helps drain your CP. So I'm kind of so I have to give you the opportunity to use some CP, which is fine by me. However, I know who has to fight first, and that's my succubus.
Yes.
Because if you base her, she won't get to run away.
Oh, yes.
So that's the most important one.
Does that, interrupt here. Base her. Base. Base.
Because if she's based, she can't run away.
Yeah.
And then she just gets smited to death.
Yes.
So, however, I'm going to try and do my Tormentor Helms.
Yes.
So your leadership is
5 now.
5.
Because of your Grizzly
Normally
trophy.
7.
Yes.
Grizzly trophies give you -2. I need to beat a 7. If I do, you
Beat a
cannot-
5.
Beat a 5, sorry.
Yes.
That's right. So I need to roll 6 or 7 or more. And that means you can't interrupt with
Can't
them,
interrupt,
which
yeah.
will allow the incubi to do their work.
Do their thing.
Yes.
That is
Excellent.
definitely
That would have stopped
more than a 5.
Necron.
Yeah, that would have stopped a Necron.
Yeah, actually, Tormentors are one of my favorite rule mechanics in the game. I love it. Because then
Yeah,
even
that
if you
fight last
charge
off that
me,
roll is so good.
even if you charge me,
It can work,
It
yeah.
can it's spooky, right? Yeah.
It is
Okay.
always scary.
Well, that means it is witching time. Oh yes.
Oh no.
Okay. How many 6 will I roll, Manny?
Oh my god. I reckon it's going to be 3. I reckon 6 will die off mortals. I got a feeling, bro. You
If I
can
roll,
do this.
although I could just roll 4 6s and not have to roll any more
That's
dice,
it.
right?
I love this spirit. Just
Yeah.
roll 6s, bro.
Okay. No, okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's 1.
There's one.
That's 2. Not as good as I would have hoped. 2s. Ooh.
Ooh. Spicy.
3 saves only.
3,
No
yeah.
competitive edge here. Which
decent.
means, yeah.
1 dies.
Cool.
He's okay.
Cool.
He's Okay.
Yeah, so 3 in total.
total.
Not as good as I would have hoped, folks.
It's okay for me.
That is definitely okay for you. And then she is going to use her show stealer to get away.
I had a feeling there was going to be 3. I wanted people to see the succubus go. I just got, when she goes in, that one, I have this image, like the whips that are just like barbed. I have this image of her just slinging that and just like
slicing.
8 heads come off. Like,
Oh, yeah. That's normally what I would like to see as well. Okay.
The 4-armed emperor is pleased.
So, would you like to interrupt?
I actually don't think so, because the only place I would have wanted to interrupt was over there. Because if I could have killed 2 or 3 incubi before you get to hit, my squad might live.
Yep.
And that would have been quite big, because I can fall back, shoot, charge for free, because of the jackal rule. And these guys, there's no point interrupting, because fighting in death is interrupting. They'll get to fight anyway.
Correct.
And these guys, I don't think, when I pilot, I don't think 2 bikes are even going to take a wound off a grotesque. So I think I'd like to keep my CP.
Excellent. And you are toughness 4 on them, correct?
Yeah, toughness 4 on the bikes.
1,
They are only 2 wounds, though. So
4.
each wound going through will just kill.
Yeah, it just means I won't use my demi-claves, because demi-claves are strength 4, which would make me wound on 4s. So I'm going to use the Clave X's regular clave to keep the strength 5.
Yes,
so
just
just
like
wound on
3s.
3s, which is perfect.
A lot better.
So they will go ahead and fight you.
Yes.
Needing 2s.
3. Oh, you have +1 to hit. Damn it. Damn it. +1, -1. He still hits on 2s.
I know. You should have seen his face. He was so happy. And I took the happiness away.
No, he's crushed me.
Okay, so it is 2s. Cool.
Very nice. 3s to kill.
3s to murder. Murder. Murder.
That looks like 4 3s
Where
to
were
me.
those 6s when I needed them?
That looks like 4 3s to me, so
Yep.
I think there's 1 bike alive.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I can see.
Okay, excellent. I think the incubi have done their job. Cool. Cool.
Well done,
Now-
incubi. Well done.
So 11 inches to that model and like 11 over 11 there.
Yes.
And this is basically under 11. So I'm going to sidestep them and go back here.
Yes, of course. Get close to the bikes and back behind the
It's
wall.
called a sidestep close. Sidestep close. Bloop. Like that just stops you from really shooting them with stuff and forces you to come deal with them in combat. Or you can come on this side. So boop, just sidestepping them. That's good for me.
Makes sense.
Okay, so then, now, you can no longer make them fearless, correct?
No, he doesn't make them fearless.
He just makes them ignore attrition modifiers or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so
Something like
I'm going
that.
to go ahead and pile in this raider first.
Yeah, because you want to -2 their leadership now that you've killed 3.
Correct.
So then
So
they'll be -5.
I'm going to try. So
tomorrow.
I'm going to. So essentially, actually, it makes more sense to pivot 3 like this.
Yes.
And then pivot again and get you
Of
within
course.
3 to either force you to spend the 2 for auto passing morale or losing a
Or
few
lower,
to potentially attrition. Okay. So it's going to fight your Genestealer.
Yes, of course.
Cool. It gets +1 to hit. So needs 3s to hit you. And it's Blackheart. Ooh. Ooh.
Don't. You leave my singular stealer alone.
Strength 7. So 3s. Ooh. Ooh. Go, little guy, go. Yes. Are you going to re-roll it?
Oh, no, Dave.
Yes.
Oh, Dave.
Fails in the front of
Oh,
a raid.
Dave. On the back of it. You just like reversed into it.
Good job, little raider. And they're about equidistant. So I will get in nice and close. Not
There
within
we go.
2, so you're not like
yes,
engaging.
you don't want to let me hit you.
But I am going to make sure that Mrs. Succubus is relatively safe from a smite or something like that. Good old raider tactics.
I see it.
I like it. Okay, so with that, let's dive into some other fighting.
Yes.
I shall begin with the Rex, I believe.
Nice.
And I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Well done.
Okay, so the Rackety Racks are going to go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 regular racks. Oh my goodness.
Bless you.
4 racks hitting on 2s now.
Oh, God. There we go.
Thanks to the amazing Grenade of Death, which is great fun. And winning on 4s. Does that be 4? At AP1.
Yes, 4 6-up saves.
4 at AP1.
3 go down.
Okay, so this is important because the ones he kills have to basically,
Yeah.
you know, fight on death. Is that after my unit has fought?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
it
then
is.
I'll do
Oh,
the
yes, you do have the whip.
electric corrosive whip. 6 attacks from one guy. This
Yes.
is my favorite. Hitting on 2s.
Yeah,
Excellent.
this is the guy that just kills on 4s now.
4s to kill.
Another 4!
Excellent.
So 7 die.
Oh.
There's 1 left.
Cool. Oh, I'm okay with that.
So, when he fights in death, has to pile in that way to fight. So, only 3 are going to get to hit him.
Excellent. Which my plan
Yeah.
worked.
So, those 3 will hit them and die.
Yep.
And then those 4 will just hit the homunculus. and die.
Ah, what
And
did the
that's it.
homunculus ever do to you?
He's not going to die, but we might be able to, like, chip him down a little bit, I guess.
I like it.
That's the idea. And then the sergeant was on that side, so the sergeant has to hit the homunculus, unfortunately.
Excellent.
I would have liked for the sergeant to hit the racks.
Of course.
So 4 into the homunculus.
Okay. Decent amount of attacks. He is toughness. He is only 4 because he doesn't give himself the +1 toughness.
But with strength 6, but it means
It
nothing.
means nothing for you. I'm okay with that.
5 wounds.
Ooh, fancy. 5 wounds on a 6-up invulnerable save. And on a 5+ feel no pain save. He takes 4 wounds and has 2 remaining.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very
And
nice.
into the racks.
Yep.
Rackety racks.
Yep.
Just 3 guys.
Rackety racks. And
Damage some. 3.
cool. So this is on 6s as well. Very nice. And on 5s. Okay.
We killed one.
One rack goes down.
Slowly, we're getting there slowly.
Now, technically, you fight after my consolidate. Is that correct?
No, I think
fight
you get
before
to
you're
consolidate.
removed.
I don't think so. I think it's after my unit is done fighting.
Oh,
then you get to
really?
fight back. So the
Oh.
fight in death actually stops people from
Consolidating. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
it's
pretty. I didn't
actually-
realize. I thought you got to consolidate.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's pretty neat.
See,
Okay.
I knew that. I blocked him intentionally.
So luckily enough, my homunculus can get in there. He's just within 4 inches. Well,
Yes.
actually, technically, I'd need to be within 2 of you. So he's
Yes.
going to be back here.
Should be all right.
And he's going to try and punch and kill the last one to
So
then
they
give
can
these
move.
grotesques a 6-inch pile in and
Very nice.
consolidate to spread out
Save the succubus.
and save the succubus.
Mission save the succubus.
Which is a great mission and it's a fantastic mission. Let's see if his little
A worthy cause.
Ichor injector hits. It does not. It's just going to make me roll everything
Make
else.
him roll
isn't it?
attacks.
Oh, no. So I'm going to do 3 with his homunculus tools. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s because you are special. 1 save at no AP.
Ooh, it's a 5-up. Can
And
he
then
survive?
2 more from the scissor hand.
Ooh.
Needing 4s though. These are AP2.
Oh, he's dead. Thanks, Skari, for
He
giving
gets
me
to
some
fight
hope.
though. He gets to fight.
Yeah, he's going to hit the homunculus because he might just kill him. You never know.
Ah, boo. Don't do that. That's not fun.
Oh, one hit.
yay.
The dream is dead. He's wounded though.
Cool. 6 up.
Oh.
And 5 up. Oh, he takes
down
down.
to 1.
He has
down
1
to 1.
remaining. However, that does free up the
The grots.
grotesques to make a nice little wall. And then just make sure I'm within 6 and get out of this whole like pile of objects, and then protect the racks which are on that objective as much as possible.
Damn
which
racks.
is my
The damn
objective
racks.
secured unit.
Yes.
Hopefully keeping some primary and forcing Mani to deal with me, which will be good. Okay, now the other unit of grotesques
Of
will
course.
just punch you as well.
Yeah, they're all within half of this guy and this guy, so they can all fight.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, those bikes are dead.
Yeah, man.
4, and they're hitting on 2s. Oh, I like this grenade. This grenade is fun. I'm going to take this grenade more often.
These are -1 to hit, so these are 3s.
Yes.
Yeah.
better than 4s.
It worked somewhere.
3s. And
I say it worked. I mean, there's still going to be.
there's a couple of 2s in there. You got enough.
That's flat 2 damage, aren't they, grotesque?
Yeah. AP2, 2 damage.
6s just kill straight away as well because of Blade Artist. So 6s are
Are
-3
you a
AP.
4 up? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So look, there's 4 auto dead.
Excellent.
There's like 4 6s in there.
Blade artist. Dead.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. Well then.
Quite a lot of dead models.
It
I
is,
think.
That was a lot dead.
Okay, so it comes to the morale phase.
The morale phase. So
The
these
conundrum.
Genestealers, These
They lost 3.
Steelers, they did lose 3. I
And
believe there's something leadership high, like 8 or
They're
something.
9, I think.
I think they're high leadership. Yeah.
Genestealers are not afraid of no one.
Well, they're about to be. They are. Yes, their leadership 9.
Okay. So they lost
And
3.
Does he,
Minus 2.
He gives them, yes, ignore attrition, not +1
Excellent,
leadership
okay.
or anything. So their leadership 9 and they lost 3. So that
And,
makes them down to 6. And
correct.
then -2 for the trophies. So they are leadership 4. So on a 5 or a 6, I'll be losing 1 or 2 more.
All these 6-0.
They ignore combat attrition in general, or they ignore combat attrition modifiers.
Modifiers.
Okay,
Combat attrition
okay,
modifiers.
Okay, very cool.
So,
The conundrum.
because a 5-man unit is pretty tough.
Yeah.
But I think 2 or 3 is all I need to kill the incubi.
Unless they make you fight less.
So, yes. So, I don't think it's that big if a couple more run. So I'll just try
Famous
to roll.
last words.
Yeah, and there's 2/3 chance they're going to be fine. So I'll just roll it.
Okay.
Okay.
They're okay. Save the CP, but at least I made him make the choice.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so with that, I killed 1, 2, thanks to the Genestealer dying in combat. 3, 4 units for take them alive.
Nice.
So I get 4
points on take them alive.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I kill something in your turn, that'll be the 5th point for that battle round.
Yes.
I
big.
get my second R&D, which will bring my total up to 4 R&D points. And I believe I got a few no prisoner points.
Yes, I believe you got 3 no prisoners points because
Excellent.
2 Atlan bike units have died, which is 10.
Very nice.
Then the Steelers and the hybrids have died, so that's 36. And then 3 Steelers died, so it's 39.
Ooh.
So we're 1 wound away from the 4th round of prisoners.
Excellent. Oh, if only
That's
the
a lot of
Succubus
points.
would have killed a few more Genestealers.
And
However,
you did get the bonus as well.
oh, I did
get the
so
bonus
a
for
nice
2
bonus,
points.
and I think it's nothing. It's just hold a unit in No Man's Land. There's not
Yeah,
one for like
you just got to hold one. It's not one
It's
that
not-
you weren't holding or anything like
or
that. It's just gotta
killing or
hold
anything
it.
like that. That's death and
Oh, it's just
glory
it's a
or
bonus
whatever.
for the bonus for turn 2. This bonus here, there we go. So got 10
okay.
points in turn 2. Very nice. So yeah, that's a lot of points we're going to try and catch.
There we go. So with that, it is your turn 2.
As always, guys, turn 2 is very big for Genestealer Cult because you can either, if your opponent's been a little bit more defensive, turn 3 is normally the big one. But if they've been aggressive, like Skari has, then turn 2 is the big one. So this is the turn I need to make the majority of the charges. So we will see if the 4-armed Emperor is smiling down on us today or if he's going to piss on me.
And I hope he really has to go to the bathroom.
So that's what we're going to see. But I've lined up a couple of things to hopefully go off quite nicely. First of all, the unit of Genestealers that was behind here have just advanced out because I'm hoping to kill a couple of Incubi. So when I charge, even if Skari makes me fight last, hopefully he can only kill like 4 or 5 of us. And then 3 should be enough to kill like 3 Incubi or something like that. So that's why they've come over there. My bikes that were here have just moved 15 inches around here to shoot the Cabalites because they're obsec. So ideally they want to shoot the Cabalites and charge them and see what happens there. And then, yeah, these guys are going in there. My hybrid Metamorphs have come in over there in that corner, actually. Just so, they've come in 8 away from the Incubi, just so they can dash 4 Flamers into the Incubi and then charge them. Yes. But the 4 Flamers are for fight last and all that kind of stuff. So I can choose where the fight last goes when it comes to the fight phase. So that's going to go on, and they're going to flame in there. My Patriarch has just advanced forwards 10 inches. So he can do Smite and Psionic Blast on the Raider and then charge. Then my Magus over here is probably going to try the +1 attack, either on the drills or on the flat 3 damage Aberrants, because giving them 3 attacks each could actually be quite big in this situation.
Nice, yeah.
And then the 6s to hit auto wound, I can put that on them because these guys are strength 8, so they bypass the transhuman. So they'll wound on 3s anyway.
Nice.
So they're wounding fairly well. But the 6s to hit auto wound on the 21 attacks from the peasants in the drill squad could actually do a lot of work. So +1 attack on them probably, and then 6s to hit auto wound on them probably. So whichever way around, or if I don't really feel like going to make this charge, +1 attack's going to go for them as well. So we'll see what happens there. Then they've come out, so they're going to chuck 4 flamers into them, hopefully get 5 hits for the fight last, and then charge in there. So it all depends on whether I make multiple charges or not, because I'm hoping to get 5 hits there, 5 hits there, charge both. If the Aberrants make the charge, and I've got 2 units in here, then I will use the fight last here. But if the Aberrants fail the charge, then I will use the fight last over there. So I'm trying to give myself as many options, because normally I don't give myself options, so that when I fail hard. But I'm trying to give myself options so that if I fail small. And then what I've done is I've done like a cheeky little come in 8 inches away over here. So I've come in 6 inches away over there from the units to a rund.
Yeah.
Because I've done that rund, and now I'm trying to do that rund.
Yeah.
And then I realised, because this is my home one, it's very easy to rund over here with anybody. I realised I actually only need the 3-inch unit in reserve to come and rund here next turn. The 3-inch unit. Yeah. So I was like, I don't need the 3rd unit of 5 acolytes to do anything specific in this game. Yeah. So if they can deny 4 primaries, it's huge. So they've come in over here 8 away from the Raider, so they can try and make an 8-inch charge on the Raider. And the Raider's only got 3 attacks. Nice. So if one survives on that objective, I'm obsec, and that'll deny 4 primaries there. Nice, yeah. And then, of course, these are obsec trying to make the charge there. So if we kill enough grotesques and get enough models on it, we're obsec there. Yeah. And then, of course, he's going to try and smite and charge and kill the Raider on his own. And then over there, we've got that objective. So I'm trying to take all 3 objectives off Skari to try and give a 4 primary. It could really hit hard, but it could all crumble as well.
One of the beautiful things, you're tackling the primary, you're bringing me down to a 4, will offset the fact that I took an 8.
Yes.
Which will then make your 12 at the end game actually more relevant, right? Because so it's important that way. If I continue to get that 8, it means that you will need that 12 and then try and get me into a 4
at some point later on,
as well.
Which will be a lot harder.
Correct.
I'll be running
so doing it now is important. So
Definitely.
You have to gamble in certain spots, but I feel like you've picked the things you need to kill. You've identified that if you don't kill those grotesques in the middle, you're gonna lose. Like they're gonna kill pretty much everything in that zone. And you're trying to get into a position where late game you could potentially threaten my home objective as well.
Yes, definitely.
So, yeah.
And then another thing I've done is I've bought another 10 drill unit in to replace the other squad to screen the back. I left my Magus out here just so he's within 3 of them, but then it blocks the 9 for the rund on this quarter for the witches. And then he's blocking the 9 up to here, which blocks for rund as well, because they'll be out of 16 that side, 24 this side. Cool. So I've blocked out the rund because Skari still got those 5 witches in the webway. Nice. So I'm like, I just want to stop him getting 1 rund, just this one. Yeah. Hopefully keep that to 8 because mine will be a 12. Because Skari's going to do better on the primaries. So going second has helped me maybe level that out a little bit. Yeah. But I need to try to win on the secondaries. And his no prisoners is currently better than mine. So there's something to be said about that. So I'm trying that. And then the last thing is the Kelemorph. So I've done a little combo with the 5 Steelers that survived from the Succubus. They want revenge. Yeah. So they've survived. So they advanced round 10 up to there. And then my Kelemorph has dropped in. And my Kelemorph can't use its flat 3 damage Wormtooth rounds to ignore Lookout Sir. But I can just use the regular rounds to shoot that Succubus and try and kill her. Because with the +1 to wound when he comes in from reserve, he's wounding her on 2s. So he could end up killing her. But if he doesn't, if he leaves her on 1 or 2 wounds, the 5 Steelers will charge her and the Raider and try and take her out. Yeah. So, because I need to take her out. Yeah. If she charges here and rolls like the 3 6s like she could have last turn, she'll just kill them all. And they don't have a 4-up in one like them. So they'll all die. So I have to deal with her.
Correct.
So that's what I'm going for.
Definitely do.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going for.
The Kelemorph is a good tool for that, though.
Yes.
So it's nice to have elements in your back pocket, like a sniper or this or that. And
because that's the thing, because she hit me and jumped back. Yeah. And then normally there's nothing you can do about that. Like if I charge just the 5 Steelers in, that could go Anyway, Skari's got lightning fast. That anything could happen there. But having the Kelemorph is like a little tool, you know, it helps you deal with things. So that's nice. And then the Biophagus is starting the action on the Aberrants to give them a 5-up feel no pain, of course.
I love that you have to buy a character to get a rule that I have for free.
Yeah, exactly. They're basically baby grotesques, but they cost the same points when you factor the character in. Just slower, less attacks.
They do more. They have better damage weapons.
We have 1 better damage, yes.
If they make their 8-inch charge.
Yeah.
On 3 dice, I will have you know.
It's going to happen. I can feel it this time. It's going to work. That's why I'm planning on putting the +1 attack. No, don't be stupid, Manny. Don't be stupid. Right, let's go into the smite phase.
Okay.
So I don't need the advanced charge power because I'll be using the strap for that.
Okay.
And I want to maximize my damage with smites. So he's going to go first, and I'm going to do the 6s to hit auto wound power first.
Yep.
Does go off.
Nice.
And that is going to go on the acolytes.
Cool.
Then we're going to do the +1 attack.
Nice.
It does go off. Now I've got the choice. Oh, God.
Fancy.
Guys, I'm going to dice it. Because I'm unsure whether I think they're going to make the charge or not, so I'm just going to dice it. 1, 2, or 3 will put it... 1, 2, 3 will put it on the acolytes. 4, 5, 6, the Aberrants can have it.
This is how...
They're making the charge! They're going to make the charge! There we go.
Home of competitive tactics.
But you see, the mistake you've made, Manny, is you should never trust Zinch. He always...
We rolled a 4 for the 4-armed Emperor. He's giving me a sign. He's rolled a bang-on 4 to put it on these. He's telling me they're going to make the charge. Or he's just up in mobs.
God, to make the 8-inch charge, which is 2 4s.
He's either giving me a sign or he's preparing to give me some hope so he could piss on me harder.
We have way too much fun when we play games.
It's one or the other.
This is the kind of thing that wins you GTs, folks.
Just dice it, mate.
Just dice it. Stop trying so hard.
And then we've got this big boy.
Yep.
He's going to smite that raider out.
Okay.
Do it. Do it, baby. It works.
Regular smite.
It's 3 mortal wounds.
Cool. Down to 7.
Now, can the psionic blast match the leadership on its cast?
Woo. Nope.
No, but it goes off.
Yay.
It can just do 3 anyway. Yes.
Down to 4
Down
remaining.
to 4s. That means if he rolls 1 6 to wound, it's flat 4 damage.
Brutal.
He can take the raider out, which is quite tasty.
And then it's going to explode.
No, it most definitely is not going to explode.
And do a lot of damage.
Don't give me that. Right, so that's the psychic phase done.
Yep.
Then we go into the shooting phase.
Yep.
So these guys, first of all, we'll just shoot into them.
Okay.
So it is 4 flamers and just 2 regular pistols.
Cool.
Right, no, because they have pistols and swords, I believe, because they have 3 arms. So that is 4 and 6. So I'll do the 6 regular pistols
And they
first.
don't give away their pistol.
I don't believe they give away their pistol for the drills. I believe they give away their combat weapons.
Interesting.
I believe so.
Interesting.
I believe so.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let's have a quick check.
I don't know. This is a episode of Man Reads Book.
Man reads book.
In episode 1.
Episode
to
1.
page 77.
Acolyte hybrids. Auto pistol, cult claws, knife, and blasting charges and frag grenades. How many arms do these guys have? Any number of models, 2, can replace their auto pistol and cult claws and knife for the rock drill. So everything is replaced for this rock drill.
Good thing I checked. That's 4 less pistols. Thank you very much.
It's a big ass drill.
So we have 2 regular pistols.
Yep.
They both hit. So that is 2 less hits. So we only need a... Oh, so we get... It's going to be auto
6,
crossfired with the 4
nice.
flamers. 2 hits and no wounds, which is fine.
Okay.
And then the 4 flamers... Come on. So
Are
that
they strength
is
3 flamers?
Yeah.
Nice.
13.
I am toughness 6.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So at least it's crossfired. And then winning on 6s.
Ooh.
They're all 6
my
6s. Okay.
Fancy number of
That's
sixes.
fine.
You know, if you could do me a favor and get them out of your system before the charge
Oh, if that was
phase.
drills.
Yeah.
If that was drills on the charge.
Okay, they might kill a grotesque.
That would be very tasty. Yes?
You killed a grotesque.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Woof.
Grotesque got
Oh no!
scorched off the ball.
He's like, look, who needs to roll hit rolls?
That is the sound.
But that's not the motion.
Yeah, that's the motion. It's just a pistol. You'd think that was like 4 heavy flamers, but actually they're just like... Right, crossfired.
Have you ever seen those little things you
Crossfire.
go around to de-weed the gun?
Yeah.
Little tiny de-weeder.
There we go. We've killed one.
It's
Now it
only-
doesn't matter if the Aberrants don't make it in. It's fine.
No, you still need those Aberrants.
We don't need them. It'd just be nice if it happened. We've got to play it off like that, okay, guys? We know we really, really need it,
Don't
but
put the pressure on.
don't put the pressure on them. You can perform, guys, okay? Those guys over there will put their 4 flamers into the incubi.
Very cool.
That's these here.
Actually, we'll fire the Atlant Jackals first.
Cool.
The Jackals will go into the Cabalite. So we'll fire 1 blasting charge and then 3 lots of pistols.
Cool. That's a frag grenade.
Yeah, it's like strength 5 minus 1 damage, but only D3 shots.
Oh, okay, cool.
1 shot,
Nice.
which hits.
Very nice.
8 wounds,
AP?
minus 1.
No, 1 dies.
Yay!
Dead.
And then the pistols. 3 hits. 3s. 2.
AP?
Nothing.
4s. 2 more.
Don't take the ones at the front, Skari. There we go. Yeah, and then the flamers into the incubi.
Okay.
That is 8 and 8, 16.
Very nice.
All of these and 1 more dice. So I'll just reroll one of the failed ones. It's 4s, so 2, 4, 6, 8.
8. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to take them on my invulnerable save. 6s.
Oh, he wants those
They
steamers
die.
to be out in the open.
Oh.
I see. Look at the smile.
You don't get to go back into reserve, you cheeky stealers. You stay right where you are.
He's seen it. He's seen
They
it.
came over the radio and they were like, "Guys, take down your vulnerable save." And they were like, "What? Are you sure? Are you sure?"
Vectors
It's your
demanded.
time to die.
Guys, take
It also keeps them here,
Yeah.
right, and stops them from getting into.
Yeah,
the
because I wanted
staging
them
area.
to try the charge, and then
Correct.
these guys to charge and go back into reserve.
Correct.
It's quite a lot of things I wanted over there.
Yes. So now
He's foiled it. He's foiled my plan.
they can stay right where they are. Thank you.
God, an opponent that thinks. This is weird. I'm normally playing that.
Just make that 12-inch charge into the radio.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Very good.
An opponent that thinks. This is weird. I normally play Dan, and he just has no bloody clue what he's doing. Oh, this is great. Then I've got the Calamorph, because I
Okay,
think everyone else
Calamorph.
has basically shot now.
This is
So-
the one that I'm excited about.
Yes,
because
the
I want to
Calamorph.
see. I want to see if my succubus can survive this. Just roll some 1s for me to hit.
So if I roll any 1s on the hit roll, I will be using 1 CP.
To do what?
To reroll the hit roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you
we've got
hit
6
all
hits.
6 times, which
Oh
will
my
give
God.
you
6 more shots.
Is this the 6 more shots?
No, this is just the first 6 to wound.
The wounds.
So these are wounding on 2s, but I won't use any CPs here.
Okay.
5 wounds.
Okay, 5.
And then the second 6, of course, if I roll a 1 to hit again, I will re-roll it
Okay.
with a CP. Nope.
No.
And then
Making me
wounding
roll a
on 2s.
million saves, are you?
And then here, if I roll a 1 to wound, now I'll use a CP. No, don't need. But that's 3 mortal wounds.
Oh. So she's going to more
So she's
than
down
likely
to 2,
die.
and she's got 11 saves.
4 ups. No, I'm not going to use the CP. So 4s. No, she goes down.
She gave it a good go, yeah.
The 3 mortals at the end.
The 3
there
mortals at
really-
the end of it, yeah. He
She
just
would have
triple sixed
She
it.
would have lived without any of the mortals
How
there.
powerful is that, though, man?
That was
It's nice
great.
to have,
Stuff
yeah.
you put around her to keep
Just
her
to protect
safe,
her, yeah.
and he just
He's
dropped
like,
down and
just
went,
hold my beer. He's a gunslinger bravado. He's like, pow, 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 pow.
I just started blasting.
It
Yeah.
was like
that's-
everyone was dying, and I came down, and I just started blasting. Right, so he gets to move 7 inches. Now, he's important, so I don't want him to be charged.
I'm actually very happy that your Steelers are going to stay right where they are. I'm so excited about this.
That's what you think, mate. That's what you think. We've got 10-inch charges.
Yeah, but you can't leave if there's enemies within 3, right?
It's all right. We'll kill them all. We'll kill them all. All of them.
You can't kill them.
You'll accidentally get them out of 3. Right, so I don't want him to die, but I want him to get in a spot where he can do better damage next turn. So it's kind of like a weird one, because he was going to move over here, and then when they charged, they were going to go in there within lookout sir range of him just there, and then the bikes were going to charge over there and kind of like line in front of him kind of thing. So now if he does move 7 that way, he's a bit more susceptible to being charged. I don't know if there's much that can charge him there, so I think it might be okay actually. So he'll just go 7 that way. It does get him on the forest, but he doesn't want to go on the forest because then he'll have to move 2 inches less. So he'll go just next to it, but he'll just toe the objective for what it matters, you know? Cool. So he'll go there.
I like it. I like it. He has done a very good job.
Yes. Now that is all the shooting. So
excellent. Now we go into the charge phase, which is half.
Moment.
It is half the fun when you're playing Genestealer Cult, isn't it?
It is the moment.
Yep.
Skari, I don't want to do it. I think we'll just end it there, guys. No, yeah, let's do it. Come on, then.
You're going to try... Which one are you doing first?
I'm going to go with the Acolytes first, just to see how far round they can get for the Aberrants to get in there.
Yep.
Because the Aberrants are obviously going to get in, so we need to move the Acolytes out their way.
That's exactly what they want you to think.
Make this charge. Right, let's get in over here. Get them juicy drills in.
Very nice, very nice.
And I want them around this side kind of thing. Just so they can pile in 3 and consolidate and at least get 1 on the objective. That's all we're looking to do there. And then, I think we should do the Aberrants next.
Excellent.
Can we roll an 8 on our 2 highest
roll.
dice?
Is it the 2 highest?
2 highest.
It's not 3 added together.
No.
I can hear him clenching from here.
There's a 3.
Okay.
Can any of these be a 5
I
up?
like it.
Oh! 5 up! They've made it.
The suspense was real.
Right down to the last roll. Right. So they go in there. They've now got their feel no pain. So that helps. It's pretty tasty.
Yeah, it's not
pretty
bad.
Tasty.
Not too shabby.
Very happy about that one.
Yeah.
Not panicking at all. Right. I mean, it does mean that we've got a re-roll for the 8-inch denying the primaries now. That's pretty good. I've pretty much always, anytime I've made that Aberrant charge, I've pretty much always only made it on the re-roll. So I've never been in this strange position before.
That's because you rolled it 1 at a time and there's a whole audience watching that's rooting for them, asking you to make that charge.
Now, these Steelers, I think, should charge the Raiders and the Grotesques.
Yep.
But then it does make the charge like a 5 or a 6. Whereas if they charge this, it's just a double 1. It'd be annoying to try a 5 and then fail it and have to re-roll it because it's more reliable than the others. But I think the Grotesques might go down now anyway. So I think it might be an unnecessary risk to go into both. But I think the Raider's going to die anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I think I should try to go into the Grotesque because it gives us another option to kill something.
I like it.
Let's go for it.
Makes sense.
Yep.
They make it.
Also, if we go here and we fight the Grotesques like this, it does mean as well that if the Homunculus wants to heroically intervene, we can hit him. And he's only got 1 wound, so we can kill him. I know he can get back up once per game on a 2+, but he could roll a 1. It's the Celestine, the Celestine complex. That's what he's got.
Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
It made the amount of times my Celestine rolls. She did it twice in the 6 games at the ETC. Twice.
Roll the 1.
Roll the 1. Yeah.
And it was 7 games.
Oh yes, it was 7 games. She did it in the mirror as well, and it's always she always does it in the mirror for me. Always does it in the mirror for me.
Every single time.
Every single time in the mirror. Right then.
1 more charge.
The Jackals.
Oh, you are going to try and make that charge.
Yeah, we are going to try.
Oh yeah, okay. So that is, I believe, a 6, my good sir.
Ooh, tasty. Tasty. 8.
You make it.
Yes.
I will let you move them as you will.
I will come back for them.
How do you want to?
2 4s. Yeah, if they could just go in just to the side, please, bro. Just so the Genestealers can see if that's a less than a 10.
That is an 11.
Oh, it's longer than the Raider. I was hoping that one. I was like, if that's less than the Raider, then I can avoid the rack thing and actually go back into reserve. But on an 11,
Do you want to touch that
I think that's too
objective
risky.
there
Yes,
with the one?
please. Yes,
Okay.
please. Thank you. So we could do something like that, but then, Genestealers need an 11.
Easy.
Shall I just risk it?
Just believe.
Right, I'm going to roll this guy first into the Raider.
Okay. He makes it.
He makes it.
Decently close.
Just in there within 2.
Yep.
Right. Then I think this one is way more important than saving the Steelers. Yeah. So I'm going to go with this one.
Yep.
Can we roll?
This one is a 8 to a 4 in primary.
Yeah, this is the biggest charge.
That I want him to fail. This one was like, meh, I want him to fail this.
That one's like okay-ishly important. This one is the important one.
Correct. Do they make it? No.
This is where the CP spent.
Ooh, do they make it again?
Yeah!
Oh, nicely spent. Excellent. Well done.
Chink. Just on the objective.
They make it to pull me down to a 4. The gamble paid off.
It did.
But it did force you to spend the CP, and you have to pay the CP for advance and charge.
Yes.
And you have to pay the CP to make me fight last.
And the fight last, yeah. I do have to pay a lot of CPs, but there's always that one turn where you have to spend a lot of CPs with this army. Always. Right, so we've got some inside, 3 inside, 2 outside, but they're all on the objective. So that's really big. That's really big.
That's good.
So we've got everything off that we wanted there, and now it's just that. Now, I think I should try it anyway. I don't have a CP, but I should try it just in case.
Where are they going?
We're going for the 10 on the Raider.
On the Raider.
10 on the Raider.
Okay, try and get them, swing them around, go for the Raider.
Yes.
Get them in the fight.
Excellent choice.
Oh, should we go for the 11? Oh, it's silly that I even think about it, isn't it?
I'm just happy I've given you a dilemma.
We'll go for the
which
10.
is great.
No.
Not
oh, that's
today.
definitely not a 10.
Not even close.
They decide to stay right where they are.
It's okay.
They're like, wait, there were incubi
the
back
four-armed
here
Emperor was like,
before?
look, buddy, I've given you more than enough. Don't take the piss. Right, so we've done it. That's everything that we wanted.
Yep.
And then we have to pop the fight last. But
And
there
I
are no
will
incubi. So I'll put it there.
Vect it.
Yes. So next time it costs 2.
Nice.
It's not very nice.
It is nice.
It's not very nice.
I like it.
I bet you do, bro. I bet you do. Right, so there's no incubi. So it's just a regular fight. So there's no interruptions here anyway.
Yep.
And then, so that's the only place to fight, I guess?
Yeah.
The Jackals.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 2, 2, 2, and 3.
Very nice.
Let's do this.
I like
so
it.
we're hitting on 4s. Oh, 5 hits.
Okay.
And then we're wounding on 4s, I believe.
Strength 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3.
What's their AP?
They don't have an AP, bro.
4s.
There's no combat weapons there.
And they die.
Mm-hmm.
Blip. You got them. The Cabalites have died.
So
And I
that's
don't
this
think
part
they
of all
want to-
cleared now, right?
They going that way?
If you could
Are
just
they?
measure 9 from them, bro, and 9 from them, and if they're within, are they within 18 of the bikes?
These guys?
Yeah, those guys.
They are within 18 of the bikes.
It's okay, because it's already stopping the witches coming down, so they won't move any closer to the Talos. At least it means he has to come out, and if he wants to kill the bikes, because they can be annoying, like they can auto go 20 guys over here, and then charge and go for, weird things there. But then, so it means now if Skari wants to deal with them, he has to come out and charge them. Because it's only got like 1 heat lance, right? Like 2 shots or something?
Who does?
The
Him?
Talos?
Yes,
Yeah.
heat lance.
So he would have
Correct.
you'd have to charge him to kill him. Otherwise, they'll get me points and stuff. But it's unfortunate, guys, because I failed that. So if the Talos does come out and charge them and kills them, I won't get the primary for this because we'll have 1 model each. So I'll lose all my primary because Skari took those incubi off, so the Steelers can't get in the wall on the objective.
Or
if he makes the charge there, I'll lose all my.
So don't forget, you can take your save on any save you would like.
Yes.
So if you need a unit to die, just take it on the bad save.
Like, don't forget,
take it on
Man's
the
really
worst save.
unlucky with his Genestealer Cult charges because he failed that 10.
Yeah, really lucky.
Remember you were saying he was really unlucky?
No.
This
You're
is
twisting it.
It's
I
the
said
beginning
it
of
was
the
really
end now.
swingy.
It
I
is
said
the
it was really
beginning.
swingy, remember? I was like, they either all fail or they all make it. Now, this looks like one of the games where they all make it.
It's 50-50 so far.
I told you it was giving me signs with the 4s. All the 4s that I was rolling. It's the 4-armed Emperor. Right, let's make some attacks then.
I like it.
So the bikes have killed their ops, their opponents.
Yep.
Right, so I'll go with the Genestealers next, I think.
Yep.
Because The Aberrants can basically hit... No, they can only hit those guys there, really. The Steelers will be able to hit all of them, and so will the Acolytes. So yeah, the Aberrants should go first.
Cool.
So they have
Piling
got 30 attacks now, so...
Here you go.
Whip! We'll just go in there. Yes, we need the 1/2 inches, so 3-inch move. Will get us over there, and then there, and in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then these two will go there, and then bink, bink, and I think one can't fight.
Excellent.
Yes, I believe one can't fight. So there's only 9 there fighting. There we are. So that's 27 attacks. That's pretty cool. That's the first time ever I've used a +1 attack on them. I've never used it on them before.
And he never did it ever again.
So this is kind of what they should be in the book, really.
Yeah, this is what they should be base profile. Could I have 1 dice, please, Scary?
I disdainfully give you a dice.
That one there now is going to make sure that they roll well. You watch. So they're hitting on 3s.
Yep. It's a 3s and 3s. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Good thing you gave them the extra attack.
Yep.
So that they got some attacks.
Yep.
in. Yep.
Oh my God. They're doing a succubus. They're doing
Oh
a
no, don't you
succubus.
dare bring her up!
Right, and then we got 3s.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
Decent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Nice.
They are flat 3 damage, which is pretty good.
Okay, needing 6s. Every 6 that I roll is 3 damage. I do not have to worry about.
Yes.
Spicy. Okay. That is 7 that have gone through.
Yeah.
So 7. 2 of them, which is 6 damage.
Yes.
On the first one.
First one.
Needing 5s. And he takes 4 and dies. So the second, 2. Onto the second one, 5s. And he also dies.
Oh. It's like 2 wound each time this is so far.
The third one will also die.
Oh, it's to the
And
wound
the
every
fourth
time.
one takes 1 damage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd soak up at least another one in there.
Hey,
But,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
When 3 of them die and 1 takes a damage,
One died to fan flamers.
that is also very true and very sad. Okay, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, that's an
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, big guys.
And then I'll do the Acolytes last, I think. I'll do the Genestealers next.
Yeah.
So, actually, I should do the Patriarch before the Genestealers. Because if the Patriarch kills the Raider, then the Genestealers can just put all of their attacks into the Aberrant. So the Patriarch.
And if it explodes, there'll be less Genestealers to worry about.
Yes. Yes. Yes, there will be. So
That's
misses what?
my goal in life, to watch things explode and burn.
So he is strength 5. So he wounds on 5s.
Toughness 6 on a raider.
Yeah. That's 3 up flat 4 damage. And he has full rerolls to wound.
Brutal. 6s. Oh,
he
so
tried.
close.
Yes.
Does it explode?
Oh, go on.
One more 6.
Oh, no. And there are 2 inside. And they are fine.
Very nice.
Bloop, bloop. And they will go over here. Yeah. You want to come and fight me? You can. Bloop, bloop. Hooray!
So I think he will base them.
Excellent.
Just so
Smart,
that...
so I can't roll that
Yeah, so he
R&D.
can't try to roll that run roll. Because I was waiting for that. I was like, oh no, that's a
Cheeky run
50-50.
roll.
Because even with 2 men, because they're obsec troops, it'll get -1 to the roll. So even a 3 is a success. So that was literally a 50-50.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's hard for Skari to get this quarter. So it'd be a shame to do all this screening and then leave it to a 50-50 for him to still get the points for it.
Correct.
So I'll try to at least try to stop them.
I like it.
And then the Steelers will have a go.
Go,
this
go,
guy.
Gadget Grotesque.
They can all fight.
Excellent.
And this is the first time they're fighting because they didn't get to hit the succubus.
Extra attacks.
So it is 25 attacks on them.
And it is toughness 6
Yes.
on this one Grotesque.
I'm wounding on 5s.
However, if it was coteries, he would have a 4 up.
4 up, feel no pain now,
Which
yeah.
would make it a lot harder for you to deal with. Ooh,
Dude, it's
decent.
2 misses.
That was a fantastic. They hitting on 2s is actually really good for them.
Yeah, hitting on 2s is really good for the Genestealers.
Yeah, quite nice.
Yeah, fancy making a combat unit hit on 2s.
What? No way.
Aberrant.
Is that how that works?
GW.
5s? Oh,
1,
not
2,
bad.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
That's pretty damn
These
good.
are only 1 damage, though.
Yes, 9 at 1 damage.
So there's a chance he could survive, which
yeah.
is great.
It's always weird putting the 1 damage weapons into things like grotesques because they have the invuln, then the feel no pain. It only takes a skew here or there.
6s? No. And 5s?
5s? This could
All
skew.
5s? No. He does go down and you get him.
Nice.
So, how many points went into killing that unit?
So the Aberrants are 315.
Okay.
And then
So
those,
that's twice the cost of the
yeah,
grotesque
twice the cost
already.
them, basically. And then the guys with the flame is like 140.
Yeah.
Or something
And
like
the
that. So quite a
steeples.
bit. Now we do have to pile and consolidate with these because we do have to get onto the objective.
Correct.
Now we'll stay 2 inches away from the walls.
And he
Because-
will steal my objective in the middle with that.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons I didn't take banners. Because that would have
Yes.
just been a bad idea.
So guys, it has worked. We have managed to do the 4-point primary turn.
Which is good. You needed
Yeah.
that to keep it close.
Yeah.
I
Right?
think those 3 just will not move actually.
Yep.
Because their discharge will not be possible now into the Aberrants, basically. And the Aberrants they're actually a really key unit in this game because they become 1 damage against them. The Incubi become 1 damage against them. And then the Court of the Archon wound them on 5s.
Right.
So they're actually quite tough in this game. And if I keep putting the +1 attack on them, they could actually get through,
Yeah.
which is actually pretty nice. So
Yep.
I think I need to try and protect them as much as I can. And yeah, those acolytes mean that... Oh, thank you very much.
No problem. You do get to fight over there, though.
My 2 guys get
And
to
I
strike
get to
over
fight
there.
you too, because if I kill a few, my grizzly trophies might make you fail
Yeah, it
morale.
might make me fail
I
morale.
thought about that, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
4s.
Okay,
5s.
Okay,
No,
nothing.
No.
Excellent.
Just scratching the paint. We're just scratching
Can
the paint.
I fight you back?
Go for it, bro.
3s to hit, because I am black hard on turn 2. Ooh.
Oh,
2s to wound.
3s. Baby transhuman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go away, Bravey Transhuman.
Oh.
That's 1 at AP 2.
So
and
1
2
dead.
at AP 1. Sorry.
Oh, 1 dead and 2 6-ups.
Okay. Excellent.
Oh, 3
That's
dead.
3 dead.
Oh my god. 3 are died. So there's only 2 left.
And I will use my pile-in to make sure you stay within
With the
3
grizzly.
inches
Yeah.
of the grizzlies.
Because if 3 die and there's the -2, that's -5, and I'm only leadership 7.
Yeah.
So they're leadership 2 now. But I'm just going to roll a 1 or a 2. So
Or-
there we go.
or not.
Obviously not. I go, come on. I might be crap, but I'm not that crap. I will definitely be spending 2 to keep that alive. But as Skari wanted, I've just used 5 CP that turn to burn that out, which is quite significant.
I'm not within an inch though, right? Correct? Or within 2?
Oh yes, I see.
don't
Yeah, you
wanna
want to be
be- I
outside
don't
of
wanna
2.
be-
You
so
want
I
to go
can
just
move
within
in
3.
advance
Yeah,
and-
yeah,
yeah,
perfect,
sorry,
of course.
perfect.
But
I do get to fight you over here though.
it works. Yeah, you do get to find me over here.
Go little racky racks, hitting on 3s. Ooh. Ooh. Wounding on 4s. Ooh.
What a triple.
3 at AP
He has 4
1.
invulnerables.
Ooh.
He's down to 5. He has
Excellent.
7 wounds.
Excellent.
Can I-
Good job, little racks.
He's holding his forehead because those racks have just punched him.
He's like, oh man, oh man. But yeah, but we
That's
did get
that.
the 4.
Yeah.
Which is, we did deny this one and this one. It's all gone to plan. And now you're going to see Skari butcher a lot of little Genestealers. But we did get the bonus for 2.
You did?
We have got Brood Swarm for, I believe, 3 again, because I've got more in No Man's Land now that the things in the middle died.
2, 3.
More in my deployment zone, more in No Man's Land, and more on the board.
You'll have 4 for no prisoners in total so far.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
4 and no prisoners. And we got our second Rund over there. So Rund goes up to 4 points as well.
There you go.
We have caught up,
23,
which is pretty
22.
cool. And we've
Nice.
dropped Skari's primary to 4. So it's looking a little bit juicier.
Turn 3. Manny, coming for you, bro.
I know.
This is actually going to be really fun. So,
I have arranged my dead pile
really?
into piles of 10 wounds. And Skari has now done 44. So
44.
he's on 4 no
Okay.
prisoners. He's
Nice.
actually got another no prisoners point.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Excellent. I'm very excited about this. Technically, we know at the end of the game. You're spoiling all the fun. So, biggest thing here. I have when you're playing against Genestealers, you're literally everywhere. I rolled a very good advanced roll on these grotesques.
Yes.
That was a 5. So they were able to go around the forest and they're going to be able to get stuck in. With Archon Skari, who has the Fight Last Ancient Evil Warlord trait, allowing me to really solidify killing this unit over here. The Incubi and this Talos have advanced the Talos, but they should be able to go in and hopefully kill the 2. The aim is to put enough stuff on there that you have to send something big,
juicy,
and you can't just get within 3 inches with the other unit and take the objective away. So I'm forcing you to either let me have that objective or send the other 10 next turn to try and deal with them. I do have a raider here just helping me with the nice length of the raider from tip to tail, just helping zone out this part of the board so I don't have a 10 Acolyte unit back here. Drazar has decided to make himself useful and is going to go double fight and potentially punch some Acolytes.
Very nice.
Might as well, because he can punch, and then potentially move sideways and get stuck in. And he's safe enough from this that I'm not too worried about him. And the Kelemorph's the biggest danger. Which is why the Talos advanced up, and I'm hoping to charge the Kelemorph with my Talos. My Homunculus rolled a 6 after healing a wound for Prophets of the Flesh to hopefully get in and help take down this
the Kelemorph.
dastardly Kelemorph. The biggest thing here, though, witches. They came in with a 9. They can't do retrieve data, which is what I'm going to do with my Hemoxites over here. The Mandrakes went back into reserve. However, because of the new terrain rules, they're within 2 inches here. So that's a 6-inch charge with the +1 from Cult of Strife.
Nice.
So instead of having to roll a 9, I have to roll a 6. There is one flamer that can see me.
Yes,
so, if you want to spend the CP, that's great.
Could Overwatch and then roll 6 shots and roll 5 wounds and kill them all.
But he does have 2 command points, which does mean he would forfeit any sort of interrupting or anything along those lines.
Definitely.
Which, might be good. Okay, so with that, I'm going to do some shooting. And I did notice that there was a Biophagus that had nobody within 3 inches of him. So I'm going to try and shoot a single Dark Lance at this Biophagus from this Raider.
Here we go, baby.
Through a forest. Will I hit the Biophagus?
Possibly.
No. Blackheart reroll, however, says Vect
hits.
It is mini transhuman, however. And that's against everything, right? Not just strength. Yeah, that's a good transhuman.
Yeah, that's a proper transhuman.
Needing a 3. Do you have an invulnerable save?
No,
sir?
no.
How many
I think
wounds
he just
do you
goes
have?
down. I believe it's 4, so it's auto death.
Okay.
It's like D3 plus 3
3
damage,
plus 4 auto death.
No.
No!
Yeah!
No!
Transhuman!
He's
You know
like,
what?
can't touch this.
You know what? I will spend a CP to reroll this.
Don't do this.
I want to kill
It's
him.
going to be another 2.
Or a 6. Or a 5.
Could you imagine if
very
it's another
much.
2? A bang on 2 as well, not a 1.
3.
He does go
Got
down.
him!
Oh, can you just go flying into the racks?
No, those
Knock him
racks
off the
have
objective.
survived way too much.
Down he goes.
But I'm glad. That means I don't have to worry about something that could, score you more points, potentially buff other units, or give different buffs to the units and things.
Yeah, because he would have started the action on these next turn. Because it can either give you a fight from the pain, it can give you extra strength or toughness or something, I think, like that.
Just want to make sure
got
he's
other
dead.
buffs.
It stops me from getting the no prisoners on him for killing him in combat. I'm hoping to get the no prisoners on him.
Yeah, they take them
but
alive.
I do have
thing.
enough different units that I'm charging that I could potentially get some take them alive points elsewhere. So that's the key there. Okay.
Because is it it's 1 point for every unit you kill, but 3 for every character?
So it's like
It's
assassinate,
really big.
but
If you kill
better.
characters in combat, you get loads more points.
Yeah, it's one of the best secondary. It's fantastic.
It's great. It's really good.
Especially with an army that's pretty much all combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so with that, good job, little Raider.
Well done,
Spend
Raider.
me a command point. Boop. And then we go into some other shooting. So I've got these 2 Slith that will be firing into your bikes. And then these 2 Slith that will be firing into the unwounded unit of
Steelers.
So we'll do into the Steelers first, hitting on 4s because they did advance and they're firing through a forest. which is great. And then, Blackheart reroll. Oh, cocked dice. No. And on 4s. Only 2 into the Steelers. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
I got 1. Yeah, that's like 50 attacks less. 2 into the bikes on 4s. And on 4s as well. Nothing there. The Talos is advanced, so they don't get to shoot anything. The Grotesques don't have any guns. Well, let's start with the important one. We'll go with the witches charging your acolytes.
Why do we Overwatch and roll this random flavor? It is really big, but even if I got 6 shots, that should only be 3 wounds because it's only a strength 3 flamer.
Oh, you only wounded on 4s.
So I should only kill like 2 witches, maybe 3 because of the 6 of him. No. I think if I kill like 2 on the Overwatch though, that could be the difference between my squad living or dying. Because they have a bucket ton of attacks, right?
They do, a lot.
Do they have the +1 attack, Doug?
They have +1 strength.
Oh, so they're strength 4.
Yes.
So they're not winning on 5s either.
Correct.
So they're strength 4 with 21 attacks, something like that?
Correct.
Yeah, I think this could be the difference between my squad living or dying, which is very important because this could give me a 0 primary. So I think that's huge.
Correct.
Yes.
You're going to do it?
Yes.
Ooh, no interrupting. I like it.
I'm going to try it.
I like it. I might even fail that charge. You never know.
Come on. Push! 3 shots.
Okay. Maybe 4s?
I need 4s.
Okay.
1 word.
Oh, no.
Do I get a 6 up? Is this turn 3 only? Yes.
Yes.
6 up!
Oh, close.
You do get 1.
We killed 1. That'll do.
Okay.
That'll do.
Will they make their 6-inch charge?
Oh, God.
Oh! No.
Ooh. Spicy.
So that means I'm going to reroll that. Would you? Oh, I should probably do this.
Here we go.
Come on,
Here we
spicy
go.
witches! I was talking about how I hate this rule. I'm totally using it right now. Which is
Yeah. I hate this 2-inch rule, but I'm going to use
I'm
it.
totally going to use it. Okay. Come on, witches! Yes!
Yeah,
they didn't even
they
need
go.
it!
In they go.
Whee! Good job! Okay, they're going to
It
go.
was important. I think that was a good one to re-roll.
Yeah, I needed them to get in as much as possible. And then I'm just going to make sure they can like pile in and fight over here. That's a decent amount of attacks. However, I was really hoping that... it's okay. I was hoping I didn't have to re-roll it because the 2 CP would have gone for re-roll wound rolls on them.
Rolls, yeah.
For Cult of Strife, and they would have just been like...
Then they would have...
It would have been great.
Yeah, they
Take it
really
away,
would
so.
But, you know, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. But you can't interrupt anymore, which does mean that I can charge into your Genestealers and things like that without that failing too much. So I am going to go ahead and charge with the Talos. Will he make it into the combat? Ooh, he does. So he will fly.
Fly, Talos, fly!
He's going to stay out of engagement range of them. I will also charge in with the Mr. Homunculus. Well, apparently he's very excited about life. And he's going to go and step onto the objective as well.
Very nice.
And then we're going to go ahead and do Drazar into the little unit. Ooh.
He's really angry.
Oh. Sure.
He's like, you've kept me chained to the back of the board.
I just want my command points. That's the only reason he hasn't committed. They're gonna go. Actually, let's do grotesques.
Oh
into
yes,
that unit over there. They do make it.
Very nice.
So that's a 10. So it'll be what? 5 and 5. I'm gonna go actually this side of the unit here. So I want to make sure that none of to keep my racks as safe as humanly possible. Plop. Then I'm going to send Archon Skari in as well to make him fight last.
Corner. Yes, of course.
He's on the ground floor there. Then we're going to send that Talos into that unit in the corner as well.
Yes.
6. Like so. And I'm going to send those Incubi into that unit as well to just make sure that I can surround this objective and make sure that nobody can get on here.
I can't do the little 3-inch
It's
commit.
mine.
That was the one I was looking at. I was like, if I can come 3 away, get that runned and deny the primary, that'd be incredible.
Yep. And then the Court of the Archon will dive into this unit of Steelers. 7. So they will get into here. And do I want to... Yeah, because they're okay. That's fine. It's really these Ur-Ghouls
Yeah,
that
the
are
Ur-Ghuls do all the
kind
damage.
of
24
ridiculous
attacks off these Ur-Ghuls.
of 4 models. I'm going to make sure that one of them is within range of the Archon to get the reroll hits of 1. A Lamian for the leadership shenanigans. Okay. You can't interrupt.
Nope.
So,
It's all you, bro.
yeah. And of course, with the coteries, they could have charged, which would have been actually great.
Yeah, man. Fullback in charge on Drukhari is wicked. If you can get fullback in charge in your whole army, it's insane. The coteries thing does that?
Yes, which is really good. Okay, they're just going to jump in. This unit is full strength, correct?
Yeah, 10-man unit, yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to go in through here,
Yeah, of
essentially,
course.
and then they're
Get them on the objective.
and then she'll pile in wherever I need to. Okay, well, there's 4 witches there. They're hitting on 2s now, wounding on 4s. They each have 4 attacks, 5 for the sergeant. So don't really have any CP to use in this case. If I had killed one model with something like...
You could get your reroll ones to hit, yeah.
I could. And if my succubus was alive, I could get reroll ones to wound. So 1, 2. There's only 8 in the squad. 1,
10.
2. Oh, that's a 10.
That's an acolyte
Okay,
unit,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4 with a sergeant.
Yeah.
Okay, hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. Cult of Strife. There aren't any Cult of Strife strats that I can really use for this.
No. There's extra AP, but I know that's like
that's 2 CP,
yeah.
so nothing
Yeah,
here.
it's all 2 CP
Hitting
stuff.
on 2s. Okay. And now wounding on 4s.
Interesting. This is an interesting roll.
Oh, this one means business. Okay, decent roll.
That's all right.
Okay, so that would be 2 that just die.
Yes, from 6s.
And 6 that have to take saves, please.
6 ups, right?
That's right. That is
Ooh,
8
so 8 die.
dead.
That's really
See,
good.
That one that you killed was the difference between me
That was
wiping
good.
out the
So
squad.
just 2 live. Yeah, that one. That's the difference. That one is the difference.
Okay, but at the worst now, I've contested that objective. Because even if he kills all my witches, that objective is now contested thanks to my sneaky racks from the beginning of the game.
Yes.
Which is excellent. Okay, so stopped that objective from being held. So now let's go over to here. This one, where the Talos will fight your Kellamorph.
Oh, yes.
Am I -1 to hit the Kellamorph?
No, he's not -1 to hit.
Okay, but my macro scalpel, or sorry, Talos Gauntlet is -1 to hit. So hitting on 3s with the Talos Gauntlet. Ooh, only 1 hit.
Ooh,
Wounding on 3s
Baby transhuman.
because you're baby transhuman. That is AP3,
Yes,
3
5
damage.
vulnerable. 5 vulnerable.
Oh, yeah.
Don't kill him all. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
And then the little Ichor Injector hits, doing D3 mortal wounds for 3.
I think he has 1 or 2 wounds
Stab.
left. He has 1 or 2 wounds
But
left
that
or
is
something
it
like that.
for my Talos, trying to punch him in combat and get him dead.
He has 4, so he has 1 wound left.
Okay. And then I will do the Homologulus.
Yes, he might kill
We'll
him.
do his
Probably got
little
1 wound.
injector, and he hits you and does a mortal.
Nice.
that?
Dink. So. Oh no, it's 2 CP.
Haha! Excellent.
I was thinking I could fight it, I could shoot in death.
Oh, I see, yes.
So that's really good. I have now taken that objective away.
Yes.
And have 2 models on there. And I got 3 points for take them alive, for killing a character in combat.
Yeah, really good.
Which is important
Because
there.
I've lost that primary, and now I've lost this primary.
Yeah. Just sneaky little racks. Those are the sneaky little unit of
Yeah,
racks
just get it in
survived from
there.
the beginning. I'll do Drazar now. He's got. I'm going to use his 7 attacks with his
Oh yes.
his big attacks. So 2s and 3s because you're a mini transhuman, which is actually really cool. He kills 4.
4, and then he fights again, right?
Yep.
So they're dead.
However, you're going to make me
Move forward. Of course.
to fight you again. Cool. So then he will now roll it. I'll roll a couple for, you never know. He could roll terribly.
Good whiff or something.
Okay.
He kills him.
He did not whiff. So he kills him, but now means he only gets 3 inches, basically, instead of a 6.
The whole thing, yes.
Okay, so
Thank
that's
you very much.
that unit, no problem. Okay, and then we go over here. Well, actually, let's do that one. My Talos is going to fight you.
Oh, yes,
actually, no, I'll
of
do
course.
my Incubi first just to make sure that I can pile in and
With the
just
talents,
make sure.
you can move a bit further.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, exactly. So,
So
I'll
they're
do
definitely
the-
dead. I will take those off.
Okay.
It's 2 guys,
Okay.
2 guys.
Yeah.
So a whole link.
And I'll just make
so
sure
they're
that
definitely
I
dead.
have him somewhere there to make sure I'm blocking off
Of
that.
course.
Okay. And then we can do this pile over here.
Yes.
Let's do Archon Skari first in the
There he
combat.
goes.
Because he's fancy with his big hat. 2s to hit. Blackheart reroll. Excellent. And 4s to wound with his Agonizer. So that'd be 2 at AP2.
So that's 2 dead.
Cool. And then I will do all of the grotesques. But I will be using the flesh gauntlets to make sure that I do mortals in addition to normal damage. They only get 4 attacks each with that. So, you have different colored dice. I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 because you have 5 that have the extra attacks, basically. Which are the other ones hitting on 2s. Rawr.
Very nice.
Yeah, tray or no tray, it's all good. Now, if I was in a real space raid, he'd give reroll 1s to hit to the grotesques, but sadly,
yeah, the Archon. He would buff everyone, wouldn't
yeah, he does. Well, you have to specifically change it to it, like to the raid master. It's an option you can do, but you can't unless you're a real space raid. Wounding on 3s on everything. And then the oranges do mortals on 6s in addition. So that'd be 3 mortals.
Oh, these are -2, aren't they?
These are 2 at -2. And these are -2. So that'd be 5 at -2 and 3
5
mortals.
Dead. Oh, that's 8 dead.
There
That's
you go.
perfect.
Cool.
Oh, perfectly the squad without any saves.
Nam.
Very nice.
Nam nam. Okay.
Dink.
Good job, nom noms.
They're doing well. They're doing well.
Good nom noms. Good nom. And I'm gonna push up and essentially just get just outside of an inch of you.
Yeah.
And I'm just essentially gonna try and cocoon them in to prevent them from really maneuvering anywhere else. Okay, and then we're going to do the Court of the Archon. 24 attacks from the Ur-Ghul.
It's the Ur-Ghuls, man. It's the Ur-Ghuls.
The Ur-Ghuls. More like the Ur-Pains. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s thanks to Archon Skari himself. That's when you have to say, thank you, my lord. Excellent.
Hits with everything.
And they are strength 4, because apparently little troglodytes that have no eyes are strength 4. On 4s. Okay, they don't have blade artists, and it doesn't matter because you have an invul.
Yeah, these are just 4-up invulnerables.
So it's just a lot of invulns. There you go.
Hoping to brave it. Hoping to brave it. Come on, lads.
There you go. 4-up invuls, though, you can always spike them, and then
You never know. You never know.
Then it gets weird.
Well, or you could do that.
Or they could go down.
If that was the other way around, you would have spiked them.
Yeah, that was the other way around.
And I will make sure that I get a little closer, even though those Genestealers are a little close. I definitely want to continue this theme of making sure I roadblock you and stop you from really going where you want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of cocooning them in the middle of the board.
Go, Aberrant. Do something.
Okay.
Do some damage. It's all on you, boys.
I believe that's it for my combats. Your
Very
2
nice.
little
That's really
acolytes
good.
in
My
the
2
back
acolytes.
owe me
Right.
a fight.
Can they do this? Here they go. 6s. No 6s.
Okay, couple of
That's 3
hits.
auto wounds.
Yeah, they hit on. Are they not -1 to hit? Those
No.
aren't -1. This is the other ones. 3 auto wounds, needing 4s because I am a witch. Oh,
Ding, ding, ding.
oh, just the sergeant left.
Gosh.
Oh no. Where are they? There he is. Okay. Blah, blah,
There
blah.
we go.
Oh, there she is. Cool. Okay. Well, I do owe you a morale test on them.
Yes.
You owe me a morale test on them.
Yes, I do.
Um,
Right, so I'm going to roll that.
okay.
It's a fail, and the last guy survives.
Oh, he holds. Okay. Does my witch run away? Lost 4 to. Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah,
Leadership.
I think so.
Leadership's 8 on her. She's fine, holding
Very
the
nice,
objective,
very
helping.
nice.
And that, my good sir, is my turn.
We have been butchered quite
that was
badly.
that was a slobber knocker of a turn. I will get 5 for take them alive this battle round.
Yes,
I
you will.
can't get more in a battle round. It is capped, so I go up to 9 there. My retrieved Nephilim, I will go up to 8 for my retrieve, and my no prisoners is
He's
up
up to 7.
Ooh, including
You're
the
on
bonus?
73. No, not including the bonus. We always just add the bonus at the end.
Ah, so 7 with no bonus.
All right. Because if you get to 10, then you'll get 2 bonus.
Ooh,
Yes.
Then it'll be really fancy. It'll
And you get the
feel great.
bonus.
I
2
do
points
get
for the
2 more
bonus.
points on this turn here. Oh no,
Yep,
No,
yeah,
this
on turn 3, yep.
that one. 1.
No, that's
Two.
turn 4.
Oh shoot.
Yep.
And then turn
That
3.
one.
1, 2.
There we go.
Cool.
And I'm
I
getting
hold
a 0
yours.
primary.
I hold yours. That's 4.
Oh, that's 4 primary.
Oh.
4 on the bonus.
1. Oh, where's the bonus? 6. Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
that one.
1, 1, 2. There we go.
Nice.
Because it's not 2 plus 4. Is it an addition?
It's 2 or 4.
it
Oh,
2 or
no,
4?
actually. I think it's 2 for holding a no man's land and 4 for holding your opponent. So
Ooh.
that might
Is that-
actually be plus 6.
Where's
Imagine getting 4 on the primary and between 10
I'm getting
and
10 for the
2.
round. I'm like, oh, I tried to
did-
knock it down. It didn't work
to
at
be
all.
fair, I got pretty aggressive. So
Yeah,
conversion, if at the end the player's turn it is, scores 4 if you control it, scores 2 if you control 1 or more. Yeah,
And there's
so
no
I get
maximum,
another
right? Yeah,
2.
another 10.
Oh.
I'm like, yes, I'm going to drop Skari's primary down to 4. And he got 10 anyway. But I've got 0 for the turn. Skari's taken all the objectives off me, which is the way to do it. That is definitely the way to do it because I've got the second turn. But I don't know if I'll have any models left at the end. Remember what I was saying?
The Aberrants might still live. You know, they're pretty tough. However, that was my counterpunch.
So we're on the back foot a little here. We've been pushed back a bit. But we're coming out for a big push.
You mean the back arms, sir?
The back arms. We're on the back arms. But we're coming out to try for a push. And it's a bit of a risky push, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so we're trying to do what we can here. So the Aberrants have just stayed put basically because they're like one of the only units that actually has the damage to be able to kill grotesques or the court and things like that. So I've kind of left them there in the mix. The Genestealers that were there have come over to charge the court because they have 35 attacks. They hit on 2s and wound on 3s. So if anyone's going to put a bunch of saves on the court and take them out, it's going to be a combo between the Genestealers and the Aberrants. They're the ones. And then I've got my Metamorphs just ran onto the objective. So there's 3 models on there outside of engagement range of the Talos. So there's 3 models on the objective. And then it means that the Talos has to come and kill me. I mean, he probably will. But it means that Skari won't get the primaries for that one.
Yeah.
Which is quite good. But I think he might get 12 anyway. I'm going to try my best to try and stop it. Over here on my home objective, I've left the one trail. And my Magus. My Magus can smite her away. My Patriarch is closer to the 2 racks than he is the Grotesque. So he could smite and Psionic Blast into them.
Yeah.
So I could hopefully clear my objective just inside your powers and charge that way. And then I've got an Obsec model and my Magus on there. Just the Obsec model should be stood here, of course. So we've got one Obsec model and the Magus on the objective anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to plan on charging the Patriarch in there to stop the Grotesques a little bit, I guess. So we're going to try. And then my 5-man unit that can come in 3 away, Skari actually blocked off a lot of the objectives so I couldn't come in and take the primaries away. So we've just come in the very, very corner to do a run.
Yep.
Over there. And then my 10-man unit has dropped in here. So 4 flames are in range of the Incubi, and then I can charge in as well. And that will hopefully take that primary away.
Yep.
So if I take that one and that one away, at least when he gets 8 and not 12. That's what I'm hoping for. Because I think if he gets 12 at this point, he's won because he's so far ahead. On
Yes.
So, let's see if we can do this. So, we're going to the psychic phase.
Yep.
Right, and first of all, this guy over here is going to try smite on that one witch.
Yep.
Which?
Just go off.
Nice. She dies.
She dies.
Thank you.
What a kill.
They have done
What a
well,
kill.
the
They have
witches.
done really well.
Good job.
They've done really well. And then he's going to do +1 attack. Yes.
Nice.
And of course, that is just going to go on the Aberrants.
Ooh,
Because I want
fancy.
the 30 attacks at
I
3
like
damage here. Then the Patriarch. Now, I don't know. He should... Oh, no. He should definitely go for a smite first. No, Psionic Blast, because that's cast on a 5. And also, if it rolls an 8, then they just take 3 more wounds. So, he should go for a Sonic Blast first. And if he kills them, fine. And if he doesn't kill them, then go for a Smite. Because if he manages to kill them, it'd be nice to do 6s to hit auto wound on the Genestealer's 35 attacks. So,
that would be good if it worked out.
yeah.
Wouldn't
So
it?
go for a Sonic Blast.
Okay.
It's not an 8, but it does go off.
Okie dokie.
Just D3 more wounds.
It is.
2.
5 up, ignores. Oh, you got it.
Ooh, he does kill him.
Unless I was Coteries, in which case one would live.
One would have survived, yeah. And then we'll do the 6s to hit auto wound. No! I think that's a 5, not a 4.
Oh, well, yes. If it was a 4, it would be a psychic action. Wouldn't
It's
it,
like
Thousand
my-
Suns players and other Grey Knight players?
It's like my specific one. Yeah, it's a 5. No. No.
Man Reads Book, Episode 2.
I need +1 on that. Is that enough for a CP? I mean, is there going to be a more important CP than 35 attacks getting 6 auto wounds? That's pretty big, getting 6 auto wounds. Or that's 5 auto wounds from Aberrants on something like Grotesques or something. This is big. I think I should use it.
The
I
conundrum
think I should use it.
continues.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think I should
I
use
think that's
it.
the right choice. Yeah.
One
no one needs advancing
CP
charge or anything.
remains for a reroll charge in case you need it.
If we cast it. Yes!
Well done,
fine.
Four-Armed Emperor. Well done.
I actually think I'll put it on the Aberrants.
Yeah.
I think I'll put it on the
I was
Aberrants.
thinking you put it on the Aberrants. Yeah.
I like
6s
it.
to auto wounds. I'll put that on the
So the
Aberrants.
powers that went off were a smite, +1 attack,
It's right there, +1 attack.
and
Sonic
then
Blast.
Sonic Blast and explode.
6s to auto wound. So the
Also-
Aberrants have got 30 attacks now, and the 6s to auto wound.
Very nice.
Right, I'll go with these guys over here, and they'll put 4 flamers
You are going to shoot him.
to the incubator.
Very cool.
Oh, yes, actually. This will, if I shoot them, this will...
We had that conversation.
the charge
not
will be
too
longer
long
than
ago.
me. We did have this conversation.
Yeah, we did.
We did have this conversation. Oh, this is troubling.
The mighty flamers killing grotesques. Is that right?
Mighty Flamers killing Grotesques. Do we?
Don't let me influence you, bro.
I'll put 2 and 2. I'll put 2 into the Grotesques, 2 into the Incubi. We'll just see what happens.
Okay.
Right, 2 into the Incubi. 11 shots. Damn it.
Excellent.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
On fours.
Oh, no. 5. Okay.
Not bad. Okay.
So I can't kill him, can I?
I will be putting it onto the one in the back that's in that building there,
Yes.
I believe.
5.
It's
Yeah,
not in
there
there.
you go. He only has 1 wound though.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they all live, right?
He's okay.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that's
Well,
good.
if you would have done a lot, then, killing them might be a good option again.
Yes.
But because you didn't do a lot, I was like, you know what? Might as well, because then I could torment you and then potentially
Yes,
fight
yes.
anyway, which
so
would be good.
into the Grotesques then. So 8.
Very nice. It
Sixes.
will kill a grotesque. Oh, we know that already.
Oh. 4
Whoa!
Again.
again. 4 again. Oh.
The bane of the grotesque.
He's doing it.
6s. And there
there
you
you
go.
go.
5 ups.
Half a
Okay, 2
grotesque this time.
damage. Okay.
I'll take it.
You didn't shoot all of them at them.
But we got 8 hits. So they are crossfired.
Yeah, they're both crossfired.
Yes.
Yeah. They're both, but you can't use your fight last, so get excited.
Why not?
I vected it, sir.
Oh, it's 2CP!
Oh, right. See, that's what I thought that they were going to do was put the crossfire markers on there.
I make a fight
and then
last.
they
That's
fight
what I was planning on doing.
Yeah, but then you were like, oh, I'll put 2 into them, and I was like, oh,
That's
wow.
what I was planning on doing. It's cool. Yes, cool.
Vect is my friend.
Right.
He saw this. He foresaw it
Yeah, he was like,
happening.
this is happening. I will defend them. Right. We also have the bikers over there. They're just going to shoot the racks, the 4 racks.
The ones holding the objectives and getting me points.
Yes.
Excellent.
So let's blast charge them for 3 shots.
Is it? Yeah, 6 inches for the blast shot.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Very nice.
1 hit.
Okay.
1 wound.
Ooh, fancy. 1.
And then these. 1 hit.
Excellent.
1
Another
wound.
wound. 2 6-ups. And a 5-up. Nope. One goes down.
One rack goes down.
Ah!
Okay.
Boop.
And that, I believe, is all the shooting. Then we've just got some charges. So there will be an interrupt somewhere, basically.
Correct.
But I don't think the Aberrants really care about the Grotesques interrupting into them. So the Aberrants might be the thing to charge both units with. But it is just free attacks on the Aberrants from the Grotesque. But I can't just leave the Grotesque stood there, because then I lose this.
Yeah.
I lose everything there. This is an interesting one. How do
The
we do
thinking
this?
cap has come on.
Yes,
ladies
it
and
has.
gentlemen.
Yeah, I think the Aberrants have to go into both squads. I really do. I think they've got to go into both. Yep.
Thank goodness they're nice and close. You want to get that 3 out of the way right now?
And I think they'll need to base those 3 there.
So they don't go anywhere.
They don't really go anywhere. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I think I'm gonna need to put the majority of the attacks into them. So I think I'm gonna need to put 7 into them and 3 into the court, or 8 into them and only 2 into the court, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then these guys are gonna go into the court.
Yep.
9.
Very nice.
On the objective, off the objective. I think on the objective, right? There's no characters there or anything.
Just 2.
Yeah, just him, and he can only currently do 3 inches. Can't he?
Correct.
So
Archon Skari has a big hat.
yeah, I think we just keep
I'll
everyone.
put this down here where he's
Underline.
supposed to be.
Yeah. So we'll go next to him. Got a 9-inch charge.
That's a Ur-Ghul. You put him on there.
Not on top of the Ur-Ghul.
Correct.
Just next to the Ur-Ghul. Oh, actually, no. I think it's better to go here. Just so if they do interrupt, they're hitting mainly Aberrant. It's probably the way to do it. Yep. So we'll just toe in the end there.
Yep.
And then the Jackals. Is it 3 racks?
There are 3 racks.
Can we kill 3 racks? I mean, probably not. But is it worth a pop? Probably is worth a pop.
Well, you need to
Takes
kill the
obsec off
obsec.
there.
If you don't
Yeah.
kill the obsec, I hold that objective no matter what happens.
Mhm.
So he kind of has to. He's forced into trying to kill the obsec.
Yeah.
Because
so
if
3
one
away from
model
the
lives,
Archon.
it doesn't matter what happens here. I get
Yeah.
at least an 8,
Yeah.
right?
So stay 3 away from the Archon, of course.
Yep.
Stay 3 away from the Archon. Oh, actually, that is a point for them to be in there, isn't it?
If you hold it,
Yeah, I need to try and get as many models on there, don't I? Because you've got loads of.
you have to
cores.
kill the obsec. So
Yes.
if the obsec doesn't die, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
correct,
at all. Yeah,
you're
but
right.
if the obsec dies, then it matters.
Then it's all about number of models.
Yeah.
So thinking,
Just kill it all, man.
Just think ahead. Just think ahead.
that's the solution.
Yeah. I don't know what you're struggling with. Is if you just kill it all.
If you
and
just
you'll
roll
hold that
all
objective-
6s, I can do this.
Yeah.
Just all 6s. It's coming. What do you mean? It's coming. Don't worry. Right, and then the Patriarch will go into the Grotesques.
Okay. Hey, he really wants to make it in.
12?
Ooh, a second
Good.
box
A second
charge. Amazing.
Right, yeah, we'll base these 2 on the end.
Yeah, can't move at all. He can't move either. He's
No,
going to
not
stay
really.
there.
I'll
No.
put them around this side.
Ooh, coming to get close to Skari. Do you want to be within 3?
No, I'm going to stay out of 3 of that
Oh,
guy.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Just do that.
And then
You
it
should be
just
fine.
means that he's within 4 of all but the last one. So
Excellent.
he'd be able to fight up to
Up to the last one.
the last one. Then these guys over here. Now,
That's the big one.
this
folks.
is scary.
Go.
Because
This
if
is
I
the-
charge...
Was the third charge where everything,
Yeah.
I
the
just
whole
used 2
game
double 6s.
rests on
Yes.
this? You did.
I've just used 2 double
You did.
6s.
You've got to make a charge and then not be terrified if you do make the charge.
Correct. There's lots of things that could happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that could go wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to charge the Grotesques instead.
Excellent. Come on in. Come on in. He doesn't want to.
No,
Ooh, you would have made it into the incubi.
it's okay. Because...
He's just going to go toe in over there.
Yeah.
Like he's literally going to pile in and consolidate and essentially make a line and then just end within there and just outside of an inch to take that objective away from me without having to fight the incubi, which is a very smart play. Smart play, I say. Smart play.
Chickens play.
But it is the play that gains points, is what it does. Tis
So
the
just
play.
need the one obsec model stood there.
It is the play of the points. The play of the points and the points of the play.
There we go. And then I can have all 4 drills attacking over here.
Very nice.
Super duper. Right,
That seems
let's
good
do
to me.
some Swinging.
So we got that.
I like it.
Looks
I
all
can't
right
make
to
you
me.
fight lost because you decided to stay away from my tormentors.
Yes.
Would I have rolled it?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Oh. It would have been better to go into the Incubi then, because I would have killed the Incubi.
Should have believed.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I feel more comfortable this way.
Who is fighting first?
Right, someone's going to bloody interrupt here. Now, to be honest, I don't care if the grotesques interrupt, because, like, 3 of them are there, and that one's closer to him than he is to him as well. So, well, than he is to him as well. So 4 of them have to go towards them. So only, like, 1's going to be able to hit this big squad.
2.
And I will just take it from this side anyway.
2 will.
Yeah. But I will just take these off.
Correct.
I'll leave that one. Doesn't matter what happens. So that's that. And then only like 3 will be able to hit him. And if they want to. So hopefully he he might die. He might
No
actually
more
die
command
to that.
points for the rest of the game.
Yeah, he could actually die to that. Oh, this is so challenging. Because the Aberrants don't care if either the court or the grotesques interrupt. So what I was thinking is go with the 35 attacks first and try and kill like 3 models from the court. And then they've already fought. And then the other 5, they're probably going to kill the Genestealers anyway. But if they come into them, they shouldn't do too much. And then I can hit back with the Aberrants.
Sounds like the way you have to do them. You've got no choice.
But because the Aberrant, if I go like Aberrants and I go like 5 and 5, they could kill like 4 of them and 3 of them or something. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? And then that just causes a massive rift.
The G-Stealers still die then anyway.
If there's an interrupt, yes.
If you kill 4 of them and then he interrupts, he'll kill the G-Stealers anyway.
He'll still kill the
So
Genestealers.
either way, the
Yeah.
G-Stealers die.
Yeah. Yeah, Genestealers die either way. But the Aberrants have got flat 3 damage. So they're more likely to injure multiple people from different... Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
From different squads. So
Decision time.
yeah, I think it's worth putting 15 attacks into each from the Aberrants first.
Cool.
I think.
Go for it.
Sounds like a plan, ladies and gentlemen.
6s are auto-wounding.
6s
Correct.
are auto-wounding. Yes, they are.
15 and 15. Is that 15 in your hand?
15 in my hand.
Excellent.
That's it.
Who are you attacking first?
So I think I should do the court first. Is there a CP I could spend? I don't think there is for...
Yeah, fight man. Oh, wait.
I think, actually, there's a +1 to wound.
+1 to wound is not going to be 1 CP.
You never know. I think if they're...
No, it's re-rolls to wound, but it only works on monsters or vehicles. That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah, it only works on monsters or vehicles. And, use this strat in your shooting phase when a Genestealer Cult unit from your army is selected to shoot, or in a fight phase. Each time an industrial weapon is selected for a model in that unit to make an attack with, that model can overload it. If it does, then this stuff happens. If I roll any unmodified hit rolls over 1, after the model's unit has made attacks, it takes 1 mortal wound. Okay, so that's not too bad, actually. But if it's... oh, no, okay. It's the other way around. If it's a ranged weapon, I get +1 damage, and if it's a melee weapon, I get +1 strength. But if I got +1 damage as a melee weapon,
that's why
flat 4 would have been
you
really
use
nice.
it on the little grenades with the strat that you can shoot as in combat.
Yes.
And then you have D6 strength 8, 2 damage.
Yes.
Or, little attacks.
So actually,
that's that combo.
it's
That's a
only
great combo.
re-rolls. It's only re-rolls. It's only re-rolls to wound, but it only works against
Is it
monster
1
vehicles.
CP?
It is 1 CP. Yes, it is 1 CP actually.
So it would work
And
against my
full
Talos
re-rolls to
then.
wound. But yeah, it would work on the Talos, but only on industrial weapons, so only for like Aberrants. So it wouldn't really work for Genestealers or anything like that.
Into the court.
Into the court first.
3s to hit.
3s to hit.
6s do auto wounds.
That's 3 auto wounds. Oh,
Very nice. 3 of them.
yep. And 3 misses. Oh my
Yes.
god, they've done better than they normally do.
Pretty good.
2s to wound though.
2s to wound.
Yeah. Can't stop that.
Oh,
Okay.
Another
So
6.
Nine
So
in
9
total.
total.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Needing 5s.
yeah.
So I'm probably going to start on these two Ur-Ghuls because they can't actually fight into the Genestealers. And then I'd probably go into that. Actually, I'll start with that Slith and then do Slith and then these two Ur-Ghouls.
Nice.
And then potentially that Slith because then I'd get more. Is there? Yeah, because then I'll get. Okay, so 5
That
up.
makes sense.
And these are 3 damage each.
Yeah, flat 3 damage.
Okay, the Court of the Archon ignores 2. Now each of these are 3 damage, but I do have a 5-up shrug.
Yes.
So
It's like the perfect note. 3 damage and a 5-up shrug on 3 wound models is the perfect one. Because you should averagely save 1 and blow 2 wound rolls for each one.
So first one on that Slith.
Yeah.
No, he does.
Okay.
Second one on the Ur-Ghul that we were talking about earlier. He
shrugs 2.
Excellent.
He shrugs 2.
So he has 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Okay, will he shrug another 2? No, so he dies. So that is an Ur-Ghul. Okay, second Ur-Ghul on 5s. No, he dies. Well, apparently they're deciding to not make as many as I would have hoped. We'll do the this Ur-Ghul over here for the next one.
Yep.
He takes 1. Excellent. And he will take this one here. And he dies. So another Ur-Ghul. And then I will do the last.
That's 1. It'd be nice if we just could kill a
the
5th one.
last Ur-Ghul, actually. I'll do it on an Ur-Ghul at the back.
Okay.
Yeah. Lives with
One
1 wound remaining.
Close.
Excellent.
Aye, they've done pretty well.
Yeah.
That's good.
Lives with 1 wound remaining. The 5-up feel no pain and 3 damage into multiple. It's like, it's fantastic to make it very inefficient.
Yeah. Oh, so if they went all in, they'd probably kill the whole squad, which is pretty nice. Right, so into the grotesques.
Yep. 2 auto
wounds. Oh, but a lot more misses this time.
And they're toughness 5, so you need 3s on them.
Yep. So that's 5, 6, 7.
Okay, 7. And these are only on 6s though.
Yes.
So 6 on the grotesques. Okay, good. Now I do have 1 grotesque on 2 wounds remaining. That will have to take the first 3 on 5s. Ooh, very nice, very nice.
He lives on 1 still.
And
he lives
the
on
second
1.
He dies, so he does soak up 2 of them. Plop. Then the next one will actually soak up 2.
Yes.
Does he? He dies. And then the last one will soak up 2 as well.
Yes.
And he dies as well.
Yeah.
The
Aberrants have done really well.
Doing 6 damage to a grotesque is like one of
the perfect number.
Perfect number to stop the feel no pain from coming into play. Okay, and then they get to pile in.
Yeah. So that is like the perfect. They've done really well, actually. They have done really well.
Quite excellent.
It's good to see, actually, because they normally don't do much.
Yeah.
They normally don't do much at
Well,
all.
against me, I knew that against me, they're quite a good unit.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming you will be interrupting.
Yes, actually I will. But I will be fighting with these into your bikes.
Gotta keep hold of that objective.
Yeah. I was hoping the court would interrupt into the Genestealers and wipe them out to try and live. Because this is the most important bit.
Correct.
This is genuinely the most important bit.
I want my
Skari! He's foiling my plans!
I want my 8, please and thank you.
You
So
clever man.
two little racks sitting on 2s?
Yeah.
Or is are you
threes,
-1?
yeah, they're
3s?
always -1.
And on 4s? So that would be 2 saves at -1.
2 5-ups. Oh, he lives on
And the
the
whippity
whip.
whip. I love my whippity whip. He's so fun.
2 more.
1 at AP 3 and 1 at AP 2.
Oh, so he's just dead on the AP 3, and then the other guy, his mate, takes a wound as well.
Cool. So I kill 1, which is a couple of attacks.
That
I don't
genuinely
have to
could be the
worry about.
difference. That genuinely could be That's going to be so annoying if like 1 rack lives now.
Yep. Okay, you
go.
can go, and that will be my. You took my 2 away.
Here we go. Right. The bikes. I think this is the most important one, so we'll do this one just to show what it does.
Yep.
Come on, bikers. Take them out. Kill the racks.
What do they hit on?
4s.
Okay. Decent
Now
amount of
5s.
hits.
Now 5s.
Okay.
How many racks are left?
3.
2.
No!
It's 2.
6 ups. Yeah! Bust it!
And That is class. That is class.
I believe that is my objective, sir.
Yeah, so now it just doesn't matter what happens there, man. Right, so then we've got the Genestealers into the court.
Yep.
35 attacks here. 5, 10, 15.
See, because these racks are worth 6 points to me. It's 4 points on the primary plus a 2-point bonus point as well in the next turn.
Yes.
So keeping those racks alive, I might be throwing away my court, but honestly, the court's there to just soak up damage, and that's kind of what they needed to do anyway.
Can I have 2 dice, please, bro? So it's this, and then I'm going to take 1 out and roll again.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
This is the Genestealers.
The Genestealers.
Very nice, very nice. They need 3s to wound my court. Yep.
So it's 3, 6, 9, 10 off the first half.
Okay. 10 saves.
And then 1 dice out.
Cool. The court is tougher than grotesques. It's so good. I love my court. If I was running multiple Archons,
1, 2,
I would
3,
run
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 19.
I would run two courts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're just so good. Okay, 5-ups. I'll probably start with all the Feel No Pain stuff, and then the Lamian might at the end.
Yeah,
Actually,
just go at the end.
So, no, you know what? The Lamian's going to start first. I'll start with the Lamian, kill her, and then go. Oh, no, well, actually, no. Sorry, I have one Ur-Ghul.
Oh, on 1 wound, yes. 1 on 1 wound. And then the Lamian.
Yeah. So, 15 go through. Cool. So I'm going to do...
the one guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he needs to die quick.
No, he doesn't.
And
Cool.
then the Lamian
and then
just
3 from the
burns
Lamian.
3. Yep.
And then 5s on the 2 slith that remain. Which will be...
1 left on a wound.
Left on a wound. Which is exact... Oh, there's 3 sliths left, sorry.
Oh, nice, okay.
So there's 2 sliths left. 1 on 1 wound remaining. Lamian gone. Cool.
Oh, we've actually done okay into the core.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've killed 6 models. And there's still 2 left. Oh, no. And the Ur-Ghul died.
Oh, so 7. Killed 7 models. That's pretty good. And that's like 2 extra on no prisoners just from that unit.
Yeah, that unit does bleed no prisoners, even though, but they are very tanky, as you can tell. They literally just took an Aberrant unit to the face and Genestealer unit, almost full unit of pure strains.
Right, so we will go in to strike that one grotesque.
You can get within an inch of him?
No. It's going to stay on that side.
Okay.
Just in an inch there.
Archon Skari will fight you.
It will mess me up. Right, so in we go here.
Cool.
So there's a guy. No, they're fully okay, both of them, aren't they?
Yep.
Yes. Right. Let's see what we can do then.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to make sure you wound them in
order.
Time,
yeah, because 6s do flat 4 damage.
Correct. Which
so
is
the
important.
First one,
regular.
Just wounds.
3.
Second one,
nothing.
3 rolls to wound. 4 rolls to wound.
2.
Regular.
Okay, 3 damage
Next
on that one.
4 damage.
4.
And then the next one, 4
4
damage.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
So
2 or 3 damage and 2 or 4 damage.
6-ups.
Yep.
So 2. That's 6 damage in total.
6 damage off the first ones. Yep.
On one guy. And he dies.
Ooh.
And then 2 6-up on the 4 damage each. He takes 4 and lives with 1. Good job, little guy. Good job. And I will live on a wound here, and it'll be the one that's going to be fighting.
Yes.
Just to try and get some extra damage on you there.
So we will go 3 round to base him.
Yep.
Because
you can pull him in.
I could go like so.
Just make sure you're outside of an inch if you don't want to fight him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He only has 5 wounds left. Don't gain wounds. But this does mean these guys could pile and consolidate 6 that way and get 1 on the objective.
Fancy, look at that. That's what I like. It's using pile-in and consolidate.
But the pile-in would only get me to there, guys.
So you can't fight.
So I can't kill him with my drills.
And of course, if you want to stay out of
that one there.
You just need
stay away from that bloody Archon.
Model.
Stay away from that bloody Archon, guys.
I love it.
And then just do that.
Excellent.
Just so we're still taking this primary as well.
Sounds exciting. Okay.
So we have dropped Skari back down to 4 as well. Oh, your fight's back. You get your fights back.
You know what?
God. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fight into the Steelers.
Yeah.
6 attacks on 2s and on 3s. So that'd be 4 saves on the Steelers.
This is what I get like 7 models from the court with all of my combat, and then 2 Slith kill half a Genestealer unit.
That's usually how that works.
Ooh, 1 dice.
1. And then the Grotesque will fight the them.
Oh, yes, yeah, the Acolytes.
Yeah, I'll be doing the Mortal Wound one. Because if I can kill 3, it'll break coherency. And then a bunch
yes, it will
and a bunch
actually, yes.
break. So I'm trying to kill them as best I can. So 2s to hit with the Ichor Injector-y thingy. Needing 3s, but 6s do mortals in addition. So I'm looking forward to... Ooh, nice. So that's 1, 2 dead.
Ooh,
so,
2
no,
dead.
sorry, AP 1, a mortal, AP 0.
Okay.
And then the 1 nothing. Cool.
So 1 6 up, 1 5 up. 1
Correct.
6 up, and 1 5 up.
That'll kill
Ooh,
3.
die.
That's what I needed.
Oh, so I can't deny primary on both sides. Oh, I thought that was going to be like a really nice little thing there.
Is that not worth the 1 CP on the 5 up?
Or to reroll that 5 up. No, because I'll still lose 2.
Does that
So
not
I still
let you...
can't.
Oh, you still
Yeah,
can't
no.
keep going
I still
into
can't
it.
keep the
I thought you
currency.
had to lose 3 to lose it.
Oh no, yes, yeah. I can do it, and but then I'd lose that one and that one to keep currency.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then I'd deny no primary. So it's worth still denying one of the primary. I don't know which one's more important, to be fair. Because this will get Skari a bonus on the primary, and they will get Skari a bonus on the primary as well.
Next turn, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So they'll both get you bonus on the primary, and you will kill my Acolytes now anyway. So they're literally only good for stopping the primary for a turn. But I think I want more in the middle and leave the Incubi to the side because it's another unit to deal with in the middle. And I think you're running low on the middle now. And the Aberrants next turn can advance and charge. So if Skari doesn't block the movement back here, I can advance and charge that way and take his primary. So that's pretty big. So I'll take these 3 on this side.
Okay, and that means you do have to make sure you're coherent. So you will lose.
Yeah, 2 of those will die, and that's after morale.
After
so
morale, correct.
if only 2 of them die to morale, then it just helps me a little bit.
Yep.
And is that all the attacks?
That's it for attacking.
Very
on my
nice.
end.
So
Yep.
morale on them. They're okay. So 2 will die, these 2.
3.
Just so I'm down to a 5-man unit.
1 more has to
1,
die.
2, 3, 4. That's a 5-man.
No, that's an Aberrant, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's fine.
He has the little.
Yeah,
red
he's got the
trousers.
little thing on the back.
My
Yeah.
apologies. Okay,
No
perfect.
worries. So that's that, and that is it, right? That's my turn.
Yeah, but I'm actually quite lucky that Grotesque killed a few.
Yes.
I needed that to happen to make sure I got my 8.
Yeah,
which was important.
because he had 2 flat.
I do owe
4
you some-
damages, so if it would have fell both 6 of Field of Pains, it would have 6 of Inverts, it would have been 8 Field of Pains on
Oh,
them.
yeah. Okay, so I do owe you morale here.
Oh,
at
yes.
-7. I believe they leadership 6 or something like that. Ooh!
Oh, they auto pass.
Go, Court!
And the Grotesque.
And the Grotesque.
Lost 4
Lost
buddies.
4 friends. He is leadership 8. And he's fine, unless you have a
I don't
minus
think
1.
I have a minus anyway. No.
Excellent. And those bikes are leadership?
7, and they lost 1.
Okay.
So they're okay.
Excellent. So they are fine as well.
Nice, and that is that. So,
Good.
on my points, I do get a bonus over there.
You did?
So I get 2 points for that turn on primaries total.
Let me count how many you have.
Do get 3 on
4.
brutal. I did my rund over here for 4.
20 plus 16 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3, 21. Plus 16 plus, that's 16.
17.
Plus 6 and 5 is 11.
Ooh.
Plus 11. So you are 84. So you have an 8. However, I believe that I, in that turn, have also gotten a few extra as well.
Yes.
So we
You
might be
are on
8 and 8.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 79, and 4, 83.
Yeah.
So on 84, you're on
We're
83.
equal.
Yeah.
We're on
So
equal
you got another
terms.
business. That's really good. But you see there, look, we're literally equaling secondaries. So the primaries are what's swinging it in Skari's favour at the moment. And he's getting another 8. And I'm stuck on my primaries. So this is it's getting a bit dicey now.
Turn number 4. It's time to put this nail in the coffin.
Yes.
I'm just trying to kill stuff. I'm trying to hold objectives, kill stuff, and really kind of maximize on the fact that I had a good 3 turns.
Yeah.
So gonna try and do as much damage as I can to these Aberrants. These 8 of them.
Yeah, Aberrants, I'll take it. There's
not
8
Aberrants.
Aberrants in the corner over there.
The court did fall back because I want to keep them alive. The Homunculus and the Grotesque did heal the wound because of Prophets of the Flesh.
Yep.
So now my Grotesque has 2 wounds. But Archon Skari is probably going to charge into the Patriarch and at least stop him from attacking.
Leave that Patriarch alone.
You know, if I can stop you from getting your CP, that would be fun. However, the Hemoxites did advance up. It's their job now. They're tough. They've got their 4-up invulnerable save.
Yes.
They're going to be they're sometimes even tougher to kill than because damage just doesn't go through on them. And then the Raider has gone at the back and is going to try and just pin that unit in place in the corner. So they're just going to put a nice little line across so you can't even leave that area.
Yeah.
And I can just, slowly kill them and they can stay there and not go back and reserve and, keep them in that spot and keep that objective safe.
That's what
My Mandrakes, though, finally had an opening. My last R&D!
Run.
Excellent. So that'll be a 12 on that. Which
Yes,
will be really
that'll be a 12 on
good.
run.
Which is why I love my Mandrakes and why I kept them way back here. Did not want to lose them early in this game. Okay, so with that, let's dive in. I only have a little bit of shooting. So I've got this Talos firing into the little bike unit.
Yep.
5s to hit because you're special. Nice.
Ooh.
Can I keep those dice?
Ooh.
They're great. 2s to wounds. Oh, 3s. 2
Ooh,
dead
that's
bites.
2 dead.
Blop, blop. Excellent. Thank you.
Ooh.
Archon Skari will now loadeth his blast pistol
And the last one. No.
to try and nuke the last one.
That's a one.
Blackheart reroll. Excellent. On a 3. Nope.
Point blank range as well.
Yeah, that's about par from the course. So par for the course, as we like to say. Okay, so with that, that Dark Lance is going to shoot at this biker as well.
Perfect.
Pew!
Hits.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh my god, he's killed.
Good job. Get out of here, bikers.
He's
Finally
killed
got rid of you.
something.
2 heat lances going into your you guys over here.
Hybrids.
1 hits. 1 dead. And then a little splinter stinger pistol hits. And a save at no AP, please.
5 off, go on.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, outrageous.
1 dies.
100.
Blip.
Any? Perfect. Awesome.
Okay. And last but not least, that's it for shooting. Drazar, by the way, is hiding. Like the mighty warlord that he is,
Stealthy in there.
he's just
in the
hiding
ruin.
on that objective.
He's like, my objective. This is my objective.
Okay, so with that, let's dive into some charging. I'm going to charge in my Raider into that unit.
Of course.
And I go 5. Can you
That
please
is just
create
going
a
to
nice little
Do that so
area
I can't
that you
move.
cannot go anywhere? Excellent.
Literally, they're just stuck in the corner and they can't move past him in any way.
The Incubi will charge into your Acolytes,
of
please.
course.
That'll be a 5.
Awesome.
However, I will
Come
just
around.
make sure that, they're in a nice swell position.
Yes.
Archon Skari will jump into the brood guy, the patriarch, the patriarch, and he will make sure that he's within an inch here, something like that, and just blocking out a few things there.
Very nice.
Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and charge the Hemoxites into these Genestealers.
Mm-hmm.
And they go 3. It's fine. And I just want to stay out of 3 inches. I mean, 4 inches of them. Yeah, because you'd have to go towards that anyway. Just want to make sure that it's hard for you to fight them. So I already have OBSEC on there.
Yeah.
So that if I kill them, I don't have to worry about more OBSEC on there to bring you down to a 4, but I still have to kill them, really. So that's the big thing. So I'm just going to make sure they're in a position where they're outside of 4 in case you decide to interrupt and fight with them. But they're in a position where potentially what happens, I can pile in and consolidate around, essentially. And then over here, the Zatalos is going to try and jump in. Not very much does. Bloop. Well, I guess I could actually go on this side here because you've got the 2 inches there. And the Homunculus will try jump in too. And he's just going to hop in and go
Awesome.
right there. Okay, so with that, I have a Incubi to try and make you...
Incubi roll.
Need to roll a decent number here. No.
Hmm.
Not tormented enough for you.
Interesting.
Okay, so where am I going to fight first? I'm going to fight with the Incubi first. And I'm going to make him fight last.
Nice.
Yeah, I could have... Ideally, I should have probably run the Archon into the Steelers to make them fight last. However, because of their height, their decent toughness, and their invul save, the Steelers will probably not do a lot of damage. Anyway, or at least I hope. So I'm going to get within reroll 1's range for the Incubi, and they're going to punch a unit of troops.
Cool.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. And are you toughness 4?
Yes,
5?
toughness 4.
Okay. So I'm going to hit with the regular clave on 2s. And Archon Skari says, hit better. And you say, thank you, my lord. 1 miss. And then on 3s to kill.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Bye-bye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And there's only 5 there. Each one got killed twice.
I do love Incubi. They're one of my
They're
absolute.
They're really
favorite
cool.
units.
Yeah, Incubi are awesome.
I'm outside of 4 of them, and they have to go
Yes.
towards Skari, so I'm okay leaving them pretty much exactly where they are.
Perfect. Now,
Okay. Would you like to interrupt?
Yeah, I think I do.
Cool.
I think I do. I think I interrupt with just the Genestealers and just put the 35 attacks into the racks and see what happens.
Well, less now, because I did kill one, and they
Oh,
have
yes,
to
you
go
did.
that way.
Oh, yeah, I could put some into the court. Probably 2 guys will hit the court. That's 10 attacks. And then, only 20 into the racks. That might not be worth it at that point. 20 attacks into the racks. Is that worth it? I'll give it a go. Why not? Let's see what happens.
Might as well, he says. Might as well.
Dink. Something like that. Right then.
Stealth, sustain, coherency.
Oh,
'cause
how many are there?
There's 6 of them.
Oh, there are 6 of them.
Yeah.
So if that one...
So he's
Oh,
there
yes.
like
actually.
this.
They would have to... They
right?
I probably couldn't go for them.
Yeah.
So probably
So you're
only get
pinned
the
in
4
place,
there,
essentially.
Yeah. And that's it, basically.
Yeah, because you can't make that move unless you end in coherency.
Yes.
Correct.
So just a 4 into them. It's 20 attacks. Might do something.
Mm-hmm. Into the Hemoxites.
I need 1 more dice,
What
please.
shall they do?
There we go. Let's see what happens. Because they're really tough now, those Hemoxites.
A decent amount of hits. They're only toughness 4, but they do have a good save and a good feel no pain. So.
Yeah. Toughness 4.
Yeah. If anything, they would probably be better into the Aberrants than they would be into...
3s? Strength 5?
your strength 5?
You're transhuman, right?
Correct.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So
Whoa. Not much. 3, 6, 8, 7.
8,
6,
7. Okay, they do have a 4-up invulnerable save now.
Yes,
Good
they do.
old Hemoxites. And they ignore the first failed. Excellent. So 2 feel no pains.
2 Philippines.
And they're okay.
They're completely fine.
Okay.
But that's what Hemoxites do.
Yeah.
It's about right for them.
They're really tough, aren't they?
Yeah.
I
Because
love
they get +1 invuln all the time.
Yeah.
And they ignore the first fail. So
Yeah.
it was about what was going to happen. But I was like, could kill 3 or 4. Never know. It could always spike the other way.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight.
What's
I guess I'll fight first with... Oh, I see. If I fight with the Talos, that will mean that the Homunculus, but you just fight the Homunculus and then he dies.
Yes.
But if I fight with the Homunculus, that's probably good. Yeah, I'll do that. Because
the Talos will still fight them.
You're decently within there. So, Homunculus, the little attacks, wounding on 3s because you're special. 2, and then the little scissor hands on 4s for these, but these are AP2 at least. So 1 AP2.
So 1
and
dies.
the Ichor injector, a mortal wound. So 2
2
5-ups, 1 dead.
So 4 die.
4 die. Blah, blah, blah.
Right, all 4 of them will just hit him. 2,
Yup. You're just doing
4. Just 4
because
dice.
so I'm assuming you're doing not the ones on the objective, and you're just bringing these 4 at the back in.
Yes, how many
So
are
you-
there?
So you have 7. There's only 3 on the objective.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'll do the 4 that's not on the objective. just
Correct.
for
To
that.
stay on the objective.
Yeah, they'll just like pile forward and
Okay.
fight.
Okay.
Right then. See if they can take him out. No, not like that.
Okay, but he is also prophet
Wow.
of the flesh.
Transhuman.
That's right.
4.
4. Now he has a 5-up save.
Yes.
Mr. Master Homunculus. Ooh, he'll fail all the time.
Ooh.
And on 5,
He has
does
gone
have...
up to 3 wounds though.
Correct,
He's gone slowly
correct.
back up from 1 to 3.
No,
Oh, it's
you
not
bring
enough.
him down.
Bloop.
But we will roll at the end of the phase.
Yeah, on a 2+, he'll get back up.
And then the 4 at the back.
Very nice. They get
I'm
butchered.
I'm assuming you don't want to kill the sergeant.
No, I only did 12 attack. It's okay. We said one of them as a
Okay,
sergeant.
Cool.
It's fine.
So now the Talos will go.
Yes.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s now with his fancy weapon. Wounding on 3s because you're awesome. So 3 dead. And that'll kill the squad.
Oh no.
Excellent.
Right,
Pow.
they'll hit the Talos.
Yep.
Come on. Oh,
They are strength 6, so they will wound the Talos on 4s.
let's do it.
It's pretty fancy.
2.
AP?
-2.
Okay, so 5 up saves, and 5 up ignore damages. He takes
a wound.
1 wound down to
and then the squad
6
is gone.
remaining, but that is another squad killed in combat. And then he will move his 3 bloop,
Yes.
nicely in there.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Okay. And then I will fight with my Hemoxites. Yeah, why not? And I will just get onto this objective, but I will also make sure that I'm creating a wall.
Yes.
Again, another rackety-rack wall, just to make sure those Aberrants and the Patriarch cannot get to Draza himself.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But they
That's
will
the biggest thing
all
to
make
do.
sure they can fight in there, though.
Yes, of course.
Okay, and I will... yeah, I'll just attack you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you know what? I'll spend my CP and give myself
the full rerolls to wound.
reroll win rolls.
Yeah, that's great, that is.
Yeah, because they're a rack unit that's 10 or less. It's 1 CP for 4 wound rolls. Oh, so good.
So yeah, full wound rerolls. When you're poison as well, is great. Yeah.
So needing 2s to hit. I don't get rerolls because Archon Skari doesn't help against that. And
4s with rerolls.
4s with rerolls, and then I still have. Oh, I should have just added in
a
the.
bunch.
I should have just added in the 6 from
This
the.
probably will kill them on their own, I think.
There's 4, and then the 6 from the. Sergeant.
Yes, from the sergeant.
Cool. 2 miss, and 4s with rerolls. Okay, there you have it.
I believe that's going to be the
There are
squad.
6 remaining, and I killed 5.
5.
1 lived.
Yeah.
Good job, Gene Stealers.
It is just that one stealer.
Very,
on
very
the
cool.
end.
Nice. And I will make sure that I base him.
Yes, of course.
So he doesn't go anywhere. Can they fall back and charge and stuff?
No, I don't think Gene Stealers can fall back and charge
Okay.
now.
I'm just going to stay back there. Good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
The no prisoners tally is getting
Very crazy.
very big.
I'm running out of space.
My raider.
Steelers.
My
raider?
My raider will fight you now.
If he can kill 3, that gets another no prisoners point.
Hitting on 3s. With a black heart reroll. And winning on 3s. And he kills, well, 1 6 up. Because you have a 5 up save. I killed 1, and I forced a morale check at -3 now.
-3.
Oh my god. If we can fail this, though, it'd be funny. No?
Okay, and then we go ahead and do the Archon.
Oh god.
5 attacks into your Patriarch.
Yes.
2s to hit. Black heart reroll. And 4s to wound. Just 2. Just 2 because he just has an agonizer. Just 1 each.
Okay.
He's a fight lost caddy.
Big
He is
wound.
not a very fighty character.
Yes.
Yeah. He's definitely just a fight. Okay, that means you get to pick 1 to fight now.
Yes. So he will hit the Archon.
Oh, will he?
Yes. Yes, he
Fancy.
will.
I like it.
See if we can take him out. 1 miss.
Okay.
And then 3s.
Yeah.
All wound.
A couple.
So there's 2 at flat 4.
I'm just going to do his Shadow Field.
And 3 at flat
Might as well at
3.
this point. 4 up. The 4 damage one. Good.
Yep.
Another 4 damage one. Ah.
Ooh, flat 4.
He
And
has
3 damage ones.
Yep. So 3 5 up involves. No, he goes down. You got him. Ah. Oh no.
He just went.
Pulled his head off. Good old Shadow Field.
That's it.
Usually how that works. So, yeah. Well, actually, technically, your Aberrants would have gone first because your Patriarch can't fight because of my fight
Oh,
loss.
because, yeah, he can't
But
fight.
it just means
But they're
like,
just going to kill the grotesque.
roll it, baby.
Right. So we'll just do 3 of them.
It just means they'd get to fight before my grotesque fights, which is the big thing.
So 1 auto wounds.
Yep.
This is just the first 3 aberrants. And another 6 saves.
Okay, so he has 2 6 saves. Oh, look, and a couple of feeling pains. Oh, he died. You got the 2 wounded grotesque. Blah.
And that's it.
He is very dead.
And that is all that's all I'd be able to do really, is just get some of them on there, but there's loads of obsec on there. So
Okay. Does my Homunculus come back on a 2+? He does, with 2 wounds remaining.
Comes back with 2 wounds.
I am still alive, he says.
Back.
And I am almost back to the health that I was when I fought those guys. You owe me a morale on those Steelers.
Yes, on the Steelers.
Losing 5
You
of
lost
their number.
5 buddies.
Oh,
he runs.
He runs away.
He's not as brave as the course of the Archon.
That's true. However, that would... Oh, and then you get to fight my Raider, if you would like.
No, I won't do anything to the Raider.
So, at the end of my turn, I believe...
a lot of points.
Yes.
Take them alive was...
I
high
killed
there.
1.
Acolytes.
I killed 2.
Them.
Just 2 units in
And
combat.
the bikes.
Oh, no, that was in shooting.
That was in shooting?
So, I killed 2.
Oh,
So I
I
get
see.
2, take them alive
Take
points,
them alive.
brings me to 11.
Run has just been maxed.
I did max my
That's another
retrieve
4.
data.
And now we're on 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 109. So you are on 10 for no prisoners, and now you can add the bonuses on because you managed to get to 10.
Good.
So you're up to 12.
Ba-boo!
Whoa. So this is the point where we can call this. Unfortunately, I can't catch him. I can't catch him. He's miles ahead. So Skari's 30 points ahead here, guys.
Yeah, look at the
30 points ahead. Yeah.
Oh, and I got 2 as well, by the way. Boop, boop.
Yeah, 2 on the bonus as well. So that's the thing, because he's 32 ahead. All I can do is get 4 here. And
Say you get a 12.
maybe a
miraculously.
bonus.
Okay.
Maybe a bonus.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be maximum 8. There's no way I don't even have the units to do more than these 2. So I
Okay.
could only get 8 maximum at the end with going second and 2. And this is if I'm maxing my points. No prisoners, I can maybe get a point. And of course I'll get the bonus because I'm on 50.
Yeah.
Rund, he's got 1 chance to roll a 1 or a 2.
1 or 2.
Push! Yeah! You brave man! So we would miraculously get our last run. But then Brood Swarm, even if I max it, guys. This is if I max everything. Everything goes my way. And if Skari scores nothing else. But he's about to get 12 on the primary.
Yeah.
So I physically can't catch just off his primaries. So just off Skari's primaries, adding all my secondaries, I can't catch him because he did such a great job of denying my primaries. I mean, look, my secondaries are actually still really good.
I
They've
can't-
actually
I can't
still
really
gone
stop
very
them.
high.
You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
yeah. Can't really stop those, but it's the primary game. Even though I went second, remember I said I was like, second's going to be massive if everything lives. But yeah, no, what a great game, bro. That's been absolutely awesome.
Thank you for the game. That was
No worries,
fantastic.
man. End game talk. The power of the Archon.
I came to Glasshammer Gaming and I shattered the expectation.
He was the Glasshammer.
I was. The hammer.
Oh man,
was a good game.
That was a really good game. That was absolutely
fantastic.
awesome game, bro.
Yeah.
As always, we always have great games.
This is the second game we've had?
Yeah,
First time was?
Drukhari again.
Yeah, that's true.
Versus Deathwatch.
Yeah, that was in LVO,
That was in LVO,
2019 LVO?
2019.
That
A
was
while ago.
decent
It
amount
was
of
a
time
while
ago.
ago. We did put the picture up actually on Facebook, and you can tell it's been a while.
It has been.
I've gained like 20 kilograms.
I grew a beard.
But yeah, that was a fantastic game there, man. I really like the Drukhari list that you bought because, like you say, it had a bit of everything.
Yeah.
There's so much flexibility in there. I really like it. I really like it. The Twisted Helix just couldn't stand up to it there. Because, to be fair, we do a similar amount of damage to each other. But the staying power that you have on quite a large portion of your army, I only have on that one unit.
Right. And it also, like, the Dark Eldar in general tend to be very fast. So
Yes.
once you commit to the table or to an area, unless you're going back into reserve,
Yeah.
like you sort of have to commit to an area and do damage there and sort of clear it and then kind of move on to another one.
Yes.
I can be on, like, one side of the table
And then get to the other side.
relatively easily kind of just shift my focus if I see
Yes.
an opening or something, which is, how Dark Eldar tend to kind of weasel their way in and like kill the unit you wanted to keep alive or something like
Definitely,
that.
definitely. And that's the thing as well. Like the thing is I've got to like commit to a side, kill the stuff, and then go back into reserve. But when you've got these like feel no pains, getting better invulnerables, transhuman, it kind of like negates the Twisted Helix by being transhuman, and then it survives a little bit better than you'd think it would. And you can just skew the maths on the feel no pain. And if just like one model lives, you can't run away now. You can't go back into reserve now. So it kills my mobility if just 1 or 2 live. And that happened in a couple of places on the board. And I was like, well, we can't go into reserve from there. And we can't go into reserve from there. And I think it was all just about the primaries there.
Yes.
Because both of our secondaries pumped up really high.
Yeah.
But the primaries just got away from me. You played that really well, bro. That
Thank
was
you.
a wicked
I appreciate
to see.
it.
Yeah, no, it's really cool to see actually because I don't really get to play Drukhari because Dan refuses to play against Drukhari. Because he's a coward. That's what it is. But no, your version of Drukhari is very different to mine as well. So it's really cool to see a different Drukhari list on the channel. Absolutely awesome.
Excellent.
Thank you very much for coming on, bro. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
The next time you're in the UK, you got to come again.
Next time you're in Canada, you'll come to a real Tim Hortons.
The first time I'm in Canada ever.
You haven't been?
I've never been to Canada, no.
We're going to have to inoculate him with the maple syrup bath.
Oh, you'll have to let me know when there's a big tournament, and I should come over for it.
Berry Bash, March 4th and 5th.
That could be cool. You could see me in Canada, guys, in March, having a proper Tim Hortons there. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on the channel, bro.
For having me.
Absolutely awesome.
Fantastic.
And guys, remember, so all of Skari's links are in the description below. His Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, all in the description below. So go and check out his pages. And like we say always, if you've watched this far and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell in the corner over there, so you know each time we release one of these videos. And if you enjoy the content and you like more exclusive content and amazing discounts off our web store, head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. And we'll catch you next week with another preview battle report. Bye, guys. Live stream Warhammer 40k games, meta-analysis, tournament reports. Hi guys, I'm Mani. I am one of the co-founders of Glasshammer Gaming. I'm one of the current top 5 ranked ITC players in the world, and I play for my international team, Team England, and we are the current reigning world champions. So we started Glasshammer Gaming at the start because we play a very high level, and we realized that a lot of content creators online were more narrative and not really focused on the competitive aspect of the game. And we thought it'd be really cool if we made battle reports, live streams and tactics videos to help players improve in their competitive game, and also for people who are looking to start getting into competitive play, help them along the way and give them some tips. We also have an elite service, and if you join up, you get more in-depth meta-analysis, competitive tournament reports, and even bigger discounts on our store, which are incredible in the first place, and you're basically getting some of the best discounts in the world. If you join up, you also get access to our Discord server, where there are lots of like-minded people who also want to be very competitive and play to the best of their ability, and you'll be added in there with all of them. There are different channels for every army, every faction, so you can talk to other players who play the same armies as you and improve together.